Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. My wife was throwing money on me. Hold on. Let me see if she do it again. Give it to me. Cause you know I'm a stripper. I'm a stripper. Where we at? Where's that? Oh yeah, look at them dollars over me. Woo! Give me them dollars. Give me the dollar bill. What's going on? What's going on? I was waiting for people to show up like OG. If you see, we in the background, we hot pink today. What's going on? I don't know if this is breast cancer awareness month. My wife said she couldn't see, so I said told to Alexa to turn the lights pink. You know. Today, LA is not here, so he didn't have his show today. Well, he just got home today. He said he's gonna get her home about 9:10. So he might sneak in here. I don't know. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We working. We keeping it sultry up in here today. Sultry. Sultry, which means that we're gonna show a whole bunch of shit ass cops today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you some shit ass cops today. I just want y'all to know that. So if y'all over on LA stream on a thin black hairline network, y'all might not be able to see the stream yard if you're trying to come up because I cannot see his channel. So, I am. Let me see if I can. Hold on one second. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Where's his channel at? Let's see. Thin black hairline. There we go. There we go. He is live right now with 3 people. Oh, oh wow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in the chat just in case y'all wanted to come up over here. I'm gonna put it there. I can't pin it, or maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Nope, I can't pin it. Sorry. I just dropped the StreamYard key there if y'all wanted to come up. Don't see anything like that. But other than that, we are here. There's no mail right now. Jay Faith is here. We got Locksmith Jeremy in the building. Fucking right. Butterfly Jones. Shit, he done went to everybody page today and hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jay Faith ain't shit. He a fucking cop. We don't like this nigga today. Fuck the cops. Yes, sir. Fuck him. An asshole. All Diddy. What up, Lawrence, as well? He always supporting with the whole bam bam over here in these streets. Right? Well, thank y'all for being here. Steven says, hey, Tom, what's going on, my good sir? Welcome to the show. Good evening, Steven. Yeah. All right, so for the people that are on Rumble and on goddamn X. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all want to join the panel, let me see if I can go over there. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go over to X and I'm gonna drop the link over there. Maybe one day y'all can just stop watching or hate watching on X and just get on up here and show us what you're really about. You know what I'm saying? Show us what you're really about. I see y'all over here. God damn it. We can see you. We can see you. All right. So here, I'm gonna drop this in the motherfucking chat. Shit, I'm gonna drop this in the chat over here. Somehow I'm gonna get over here. How do you get to the chat? There we go. Nope, can't go there. Oh my god. One of these days I'm gonna figure this shit out. I figured it out the other day, but today it seems like I can't figure it out. There we go. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Booyah. There you go. Bam. Hey, if you over here on X, the StreamYard link is in the chat. Hit the chat. Hit the hotline. Come on up. Show us what you're really about. Yeah. So since I'm up here solo dolo right now, we're gonna get started. Let me see which one we got. Oh yeah, the wifey's here. You know what? Let's watch these horrible politicians and these cops that cover up politicians' bad deeds. This is what I was talking about with Mayo and them. And they say, "Oh, this barely happened." Woo, 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 woo. Happening one time is way too goddamn many for me. So we gonna show it. Let's talk about it. If you got comment, if you got a comment on it, please feel free to motherfucking hit the chat. Let me, yeah. Just hit it up. We'll highlight your comment today. Highlighting today. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's present this right here.
So I hit my brakes and I just swerved over her.
Okay. The driver is impaired of something. However, he was not in the vehicle when I got on scene. He was in his wife's vehicle. Yeah, I just need somebody to go to 2 so that way I can describe it to him. I don't think they're going to work it anyway. He is a county commissioner. So that's
fucking county commissioner. Do you think they gonna treat these motherfuckers like us? The normal people that if we ran our shit into a goddamn tree, there would be no ifs, ands, or motherfucking buts. No maybes. No, oh, I promise not to tell nobodies. None of that shit. Unless you connect it. Now, if you're the connected one, hey, feel free.
why. You understand your husband could go to jail for intoxicated driving. He's obviously impaired. I know who your husband is, okay? And this could have turned out very badly. I don't ever want to have to do this to a public official at all.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's video features the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, who on April 20th of 2022 received a crash call from an OnStar system, which automatically calls 911 and enables the vehicle's mic and speakers if it detects a collision.
Attention, a crash has occurred in a Ford vehicle. Press 1 at any time for location information. Line open.
Hello, this is 911. We got an automatic crash notification. Is there is everything okay?
Yeah.
Hello?
Everything's okay. Yeah, everything's okay.
Okay, what? Was there an accident or was it a faulty notification?
No, I just had someone swerve in front of me, so I swerved out, and it's something, but I'm okay.
Okay, are there any injuries?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, no, any fuel or fire hazards?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, where did this occur at so I can get a law enforcement started for you?
The voice on the line sounds slurred from being intoxicated or from a possible head injury.
Listen, that shit was not no motherfucking head injury, my ass. That nigga was drunk than a motherfucker, or on some prescription pills. Either or, they're not gonna do what they do like they do with us. They're not gonna take his blood. They're not gonna, I want to. You know what? Let's see what these cops do. Let's see what these motherfucking coppers do.
Then they stop responding.
Hello? Hello?
Sheriff's Office,
What up,
hello?
Trash?
Jessica Cruz happened to be traveling behind her husband, and when she saw the accident, she parked and ran to George Cruz's vehicle and takes over for George, answering the dispatcher's questions.
Hey, are you okay? I need you to get in my car. I need you to get in my car right now. Okay? Sheriff's Office. Hi, we're good. We're good. I'm so sorry. Where is the vehicle located?
There it is.
Hey, we're good. I'm so sorry. There was little fender bender. We're okay. We're okay. Thank you. No, we are sending a car out. We need to know the location. That's okay. That's okay. No, we're totally good. Who am I speaking with? This is Jessica Cruz. We are so good.
Despite Mrs. Cruz's attempts to prevent law enforcement and EMS from...
Let's just be honest. That's a ride or die chick right there. Woo-wee. That's what I'm talking about. She pulled up, got that nigga out. Hey, get out that motherfucking car, bitch. Hurry up. We good. I'm gonna keep, get your ass to the motherfucking car, nigga. We trying to keep this money. You trying to fuck it up. Yo, that's a good woman right there. Yeah.
Responding to what turned out to be quite a bit more than a fender bender, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to the scene. The driver of the vehicle is the Manatee County Commissioner, George Cruz.
He swerved and ended up hitting this, and his airbag went off, and so now he's kind of a little out of it, and that's my car, and I just kind of slammed on the brakes. I didn't see anything that happened. I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Within the first few seconds of the encounter, Jessica claims that her husband swerved and hit the tree, but also that she didn't see anything happen. The deputy now approaches Mr. Cruz.
Let me talk to him real quick. What's his name?
George Cruz?
George Cruz? Okay.
Did somebody call you?
Yeah. The whole neighborhood. I'm working the special detail in here, and everybody keeps driving up to me.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So, where's he at?
Hey, babe, how you feeling?
You think you had a whole tree? What you think? They was gonna let you? Man, look at it. You
I'm gonna come around to the other side and talk to him. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Can you tell me what happened?
I was coming through the gate and somebody cut me off and blew right past me, and I tried to hit my brakes and curve around them and just cut a curve.
You're full of shit. On a straightaway?
Okay. So you're saying that somebody was going around you?
Somebody cut. All right. I mean, our whole road's being ripped up, so they try to curve around me. So I hit my brakes and I just swerved over her.
Okay.
Swerved over.
All right. Why's your shirt wet? What's going on with your shirt?
I was sweating.
Sweat?
That's a sweat. Because
From the airbag?
The airbag just.
Well, the airbag doesn't have water in it, so.
Doesn't have water. Why is there water?
I'm stressed.
Stress. Okay. All right. We got EMS coming to check you out, okay?
What's going on?
All right. So just stay in the car for me. Do you have your license on you?
Do you need EMS?
I don't need.
What's up, brother? From
We'll
another
at
mother?
least come check you out. The airbag deployment and stuff like that, you want to have them at least looked at.
I live a half mile from this house.
Okay. All right. Just hang out for me, okay? I'll be back with you in a second.
The deputy returns to his cruiser to gather information and to speak with dispatch.
Baker 1321.
What drug do you think he was on, or do you think he drunk? Well, the actual stain on his shirt, not water. Shirt.
He on pills. He popping them pills. That's what he doing.
He looked like he's on downers, actually, to be honest with you. Mixed with some alcohol.
That'll get you every time. Yep.
Yeah. That motherfucker said someone swerved around me, so I hit my brake. If they swerved around you and cut you off and you hit your brakes, why would you do it?
Hey, you know what's funny? What's really funny, if it was somebody else, the cop would be like, nah, bro, come here, put your hands behind your back. Come here.
It don't even have to be a black dude. It could have been a white dude, a regular old white dude that wasn't a county commissioner. That motherfucker would have been that nigga hit a whole tree. Oh, not a half of one, not a stump, not a nothing.
Straight dead center too. Straight dead center, bro. It's like
all he did was stop the curve. Yeah, no sir. Oh yeah, I'm echoing a little bit on your stuff, brother. Okay. What's up, Mama? What's up, Mayo? How y'all doing? We're gonna continue going.
Jennifer, I was trying to read you. She's asking what injuries there are with that Jennifer.
Well, it's airbag deployment, head-on collision with a tree. So he doesn't really have any injuries to entail per him at the moment.
The tree's pretty messed up.
The deputy claims that George hasn't sustained any injuries, though he likely does not have any medical experience. Airbag deployments are a very serious mechanism of injury, and many advanced life support guidelines require transport to a trauma hospital when airbags are deployed. At this point, it's clear that the commissioner is heavily intoxicated or at least lethargic due to a head injury. For reference, this is the commissioner's baseline demeanor.
This was a personal, careless driving that someone's trying to turn a civil case into something more. It's not. I'm not going to get into people's political leanings and what they're attempting to do.
This is him now.
So they try to curve around me, so I hit my brakes and I just swerved over here.
Whatever.
All right, why's your shirt wet? What's going on with your shirt?
It is clear that the commissioner is either intoxicated or has suffered a severe head injury. Regardless, the deputy asks for someone to meet him on another channel to describe the incident, mentioning that he doesn't think that the DUI officer is going to work the scene.
Yeah, I just need somebody to go to 2 so that way I can describe it to them. I don't think they're going to work it anyway.
The deputy finally gets a hold of someone to describe the incident to.
Hey, vehicle versus tree, single vehicle, no other property damage. The driver is impaired of something. However, he was not in the vehicle when I got on scene. He was in his wife's vehicle.
Do we have any wheel witness or call it out?
No, 54. Nobody stayed. So we have no independent witness. I just wanted to run it by you guys and be sure that we weren't going to do anything with it. All right, 10-4. I'll get a patrol unit to come work the crash. All right, 10-4.
Because George wasn't in his vehicle, and because there was no witness, the DUI officer declines to work the scene, even though George has admitted that he was driving on camera, and the deputy is aware of George's level of intoxication. The officer then takes a call and mutes his mic for its duration.
Prove it. Well, hold on a second.
There is no transparency there. Not a lick of it.
You know, that DUI officer already knew who it was, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like they're playing games. Like the commissioner's wife already called everybody, and she probably didn't call 911. She called the non-emergency number, and that's why the detective showed up. Why is there a detective showing up to a crash? That's kind of weird.
Absolutely weird. But what can you do? These people get away with everything. But where we at? Where do you take the phone call? All right, right there.
Airbag deployment, no confirmed injuries.
All right, so
90.
does he have his license on him?
Yes.
Can I get that
can
from
get his license. Yes. Give your license,
Are you still at the Daisy Place address?
Yes.
Goddamn Florida. Goddamn Florida. Jesus Christ. I will say that was a great tree. That tree did not fucking move. What kind of tree is that? Is that an oak?
It's probably an oak tree, river oak.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure river oak or water oak.
Mm.
But yeah, there's some strong trees in Florida.
Yeah, that bitch did not budge at all, boy. Woo.
Yes. In fact, our daughter just drove by with her soccer teammate. She got all freaked out.
Go ahead and call a tow truck. Start getting that on the way.
Okay.
Call their own tow truck?
So he can settle down, and then I'll handle this tow truck situation.
We're right here on Daisy. This is Daisy.
Well, what do you mean? Like you're gonna drop him off at home and then?
And then he can go home with my daughter. Just drove by
Okay.
with her soccer teammate.
Yep, that's fine.
Can I drop you off with her?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. No, you're fine.
Despite the deputy making it clear that he believes the commissioner is intoxicated, he never asks him to perform field sobriety tests, blow into a PBT, or push to have a specialized DUI officer respond. As far as we can tell, the officer never mentions granting the commissioner special privileges, but there are many portions of redacted audio in the video that was released. Instead of asking questions or investigating the incident at all, he allows the commissioner's wife to drive him home. A second deputy now arrives on scene.
Right? The dude freaking crashed into a tree. Dude, did he miss the road? No, he's drunk. Just can't do a DUI because nobody can put him behind the wheel.
That's insane. Well,
after he admitted driving?
It's technicality. They didn't find him behind the wheel. I don't know.
He still said I was driving, though.
Yeah, he said it was
puts him behind the wheel.
Yeah, you would think so. If it was one of us, we get a sobriety test. You know, we ain't important, so we getting a field sobriety test, or they're gonna take us for our blood, or they're just gonna take us to jail and say we drunk anyway. One or two. Whether you white, black, Puerto Rican, Asian, if you ain't one of these elitists, yeah, you getting your shit. You getting your shit checked, son.
When I got here, he was in his wife's car.
Oh my God.
What up, Ron?
He's a very. Are you here to work the crash?
No, I'm going to work. I'm going to be late to that.
Oh, that's right. You're on the island. Hey. I forgot about that.
Don't let me piss this guy off. Hey, congratulations, man.
Hey, man, you too. I'm glad you're out there.
All right.
Sure, that's relaxing.
Once again, the deputy claims that they can't place the commissioner behind the wheel, even though his wife and commissioner himself testified to it, and the OnStar recording indicates it as well. As the deputy waits for the commissioner's wife to return, a patrol officer arrives on scene to work the incident.
Dude, he just missed this fucking tree. I'm trying to figure out if he... What's up, man? If it would have happened about 15 minutes sooner, I'd have worked it for you. I'm trying to go home. I'm here till 8. I'm trying to look and see how this went down. She's lying. That's his driver's license and his registration.
What I got with this, right? He's making all these statements as you know, fact. She's lying. She's this. Now, granted, I know this bitch lying through her motherfucking teeth. I get it. But you can't say you can't put him behind the wheel but make all these accusations and shit like this a fact. OnStar has it, but I can't have a DUI person come work just because I can't put him behind the wheel. The fuck out of here. I don't know because he muted his body cam, so I don't know who, what, or what he said. So
whoever he called told him they can't. We can't. Whoever that person is made the call, and that's messed up.
I don't know, man. That shit.
It almost sounds like this cop actually wanted to do his job.
Yeah,
but,
that's what it was sounding like. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just finally made detectives. Got his unmarked truck. 10, 15 years in, he's only got 5 more years. He ain't trying to ruffle feathers. He ain't trying to ruffle no feathers.
If that's what you want to call it, okay.
I don't have the insurance. This is probably her coming back up, the wife. Okay. She went and dropped him off at home. He's intoxicated. But when I got here, he was out of the car in her car. And then there was nobody that stopped to say that they saw him in the car. He's admitting to being in the car and driving. She's admitted to him being in the car and driving, but it is what it is. Single vehicle accident, no property damage or anything like that.
What about the tree? Dude, the more they say there's no property damage, it ticks me off, man.
She's going to be
You know why? Because Florida's a tree and bird sanctuary, okay?
Just take it for a grain of salt. He was obviously drinking. He's got a LaCroix in the front seat. He couldn't explain to me how his shirt got wet. Well, it's because he had a LaCroix in his hand when he freaking crashed into a tree, probably. So that just tells you more so that he's intoxicated.
Yo, Google what that is. We got to find out what that is.
if you just scratch out a freaking single.
A LaCroix?
Sounds gay, bro.
I think it's like a wine cooler or some weird, fancy, strange thing.
A LaCroix is a sport that you play.
No, that's lacrosse. I played that.
The nigga said he's drinking a sport.
It's like water, sparkling water.
I just told you what it was. It's a sport. It's a game that you play.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like that kind of, sort of.
I mean, he's gonna. What they said, no property damage, but what about the truck? He's gonna get a brand spanking new truck because it's if they don't write anything up, they're gonna say it wasn't his fault.
You've seen this before.
Yeah, that's that. Oh, they sell that at Aldi. It's real cheap.
He don't know how he got his shirt wet, but he got a LaCroix.
No, he said it was the airbag. You didn't know airbags are filled with water.
Man, that thing must be really good because he kept drinking it up until the time of impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, that thing must be tasty.
I don't know how anyone drinks sparkling fucking water. That shit is disgusting.
Ugh.
That shit is disgusting as fuck.
Single vehicle crash deal. She can wait for the tow truck. You wouldn't have to wait for it being off the roadway.
Eventually, the commissioner's wife returns.
This deputy's going to do a traffic crash, single vehicle. You understand your husband could go to jail for intoxicated driving, so you need to just talk to him about that. He's obviously impaired. It's obvious. This kind of crush depth for this kind of crash, he was not doing the speed limit that this road requires. If he's saying that somebody went around him,
I will say though that this asphalt has been a complete shit show.
Oh, I agree.
If you
What?
wrong
I
swerve.
tell you what, that bitch is ride or die.
I bet you she's drunk too. They're coming from the same place. Guarantee it. She was driving behind him. She said she was driving behind him. I guarantee you she's drunk too.
Mm. Yeah, that bitch ride or die, dog. Ain't no other way. That's see, Rock. If all black men had a white woman like that.
I'm trying to get me a black woman like that.
People are
to a degree. If you're driving,
Talking to one in Louisiana right now.
That would not have been the case. You can hold control of your vehicle. It's not that slippery. I've driven up and down this road for the last 4 hours, okay, at the posted speed limit, and I've had no issues controlling my vehicle.
okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hang on one second.
So just be mindful of that.
Hey, can you pause it real quick? This
Okay.
reminds me of a rap
turn out
verse. This reminds me of a Tom McDonald rap verse. It's like these people can crash the plane and blame the road conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even wet outside. What is she talking about? The asphalt, bro. What? Yeah, she better be ride or die because that's her paycheck right there. That truck.
What she trying to say? What she trying to say is that there are grooves in the road. See, the heat and wear over time cause the road to get grooves and slicks into the road.
Oh yeah, especially in Florida. I'm from there. It's all sand.
So that's what she's saying. She's saying the roads are wore out.
I think that said the sheriff's department car said Manatee County, I think. And if that's the case, because I caught the other sheriff saying, "Oh, you're working over on the island now," talking to the other cop, which would mean Marco Island out that way, maybe, which all just means to me bougie money. And it's okay. You can do these things. It's all right. No, it's not. And this was 2 years ago. We want to know what is his name and what is he doing now. And I hope Karen over here with her zippy, ugly shirt.
Ren?
She looks like a Karen.
She doesn't look like a Karen.
Yes, she does. I don't like her. She's got a zipper on.
Her name is Jennifer.
You think her name's
Redheads
Jennifer?
are usually not Karens, just to let you know.
Either Jennifer or Jessica.
Sharon. How's that?
Isn't Kyle short for Karen?
Hell no. What?
Sharon gives you free weed. Sharon gives you free weed. Sharon's cool.
Okay, that wouldn't be a Sharon then, because she looks like a bitch.
Okay, well, let's see what her name is.
Very badly, and he just needs to be more cognizant of that.
Yes.
All right. Whether or not somebody cut him off or not, we'll take that with a grain of salt. But the speed that he was driving was not the speed limit.
What kind
it
of
was
salt?
well over the speed limit.
White salt?
There's over 2.5 feet worth of crash damage.
It must be white salt. There ain't no
only
black
weighs about
salt.
6,000 pounds. I'm a trained traffic investigator. That kind of crush depth would not have happened if he was only traveling at 25 miles an hour. Okay. So
Yes, it will.
just
No,
there's no reason why he should have been driving, especially if you were right behind him. I mean, you guys are very aware of how this law works. You're very smart people, so there's no reason he should have been driving. You guys have to be mindful of that, because then our hands are tied, and then we have to make phone calls, and other people have to be involved, and it's just it puts everybody into a really crap.
In other words, you over here falsifying documents already. You know everything's wrong. You know
You listened to his words, right?
I heard
He knows who they are. He already knows who they are.
He knows that. Point that he's hiding shit and not being transparent and locking this puss ass motherfucker up is the reason why motherfuckers hate the police.
I'll give Karen credit though. Did you notice she kept her damn mouth shut the entire time and did not admit to anything? He's like, you know what I'm saying? And this and that.
She did.
She didn't admit. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
told,
you're
but
supposed to
she put no. She snitched on them. He snitched
Oh.
on himself too.
He
said, "Well, he was driving."
Yeah, that's Rock. That's Rock.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Rock.
That's only when my mic is unmuted. But yeah, it's she told on everybody. She already told the thing. Like this is totally a good example of police discretion. Okay, as long as it's not a felony, they have what's called discretion. Okay, and they can exercise that whenever they want to. And you know, there's legally within the law, there's nothing wrong with what's going on right now because it's not a felony. Now, if it was another vehicle, I think that turns a DUI into a felony. You know, first it's a couple misdemeanors, then like third or fourth one, it turns into a felony. Or if there's an accident involved and you're driving drunk, then it's it's felony DUI. So
I don't know. I don't drive drunk.
Yeah, I don't either, but I know the law.
Considered damaged? His truck.
No,
is
the tree
considered
though.
damaged.
The tree would. The tree would.
Yeah, you're right.
Tree,
That's true,
that tree's
'cause
probably
we're serious
dead.
about our trees. Yeah.
Yeah, that tree's probably dead. And to think about how much money it would cost to replace that tree. I mean, I know construction. I would say at least $20,000 or $30,000.
Oh, absolutely.
For
a tree? I don't think that tree's dead though.
It's dead. He hit the bark on it is destroyed. The bark on it's destroyed. So what's going to happen now is it's going to get some kind of disease and it's going to die. I almost guarantee you. There's all kinds of tree diseases in the South. That tree's dead.
It's a tree. How can a tree die from a car hit? It's a tree, man.
Because you open up the bark and you allow infestation.
I'm just joking. I can't see a tree called $30,000 while I'm making that joke. That's too much money. Well,
that's how much they cost, bro. A little tiny tree like the size of that woman in like a 20 or 30 gallon pot. That's $250.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. All right, let's go.
Just chop that tree down, use it for firewood.
I don't want to be there. The benefit here is that nobody out of the 7 people that stopped and told me about this, nobody stayed to say he was in that car. Had that been the case, my traffic units would have been here, worked the crash, worked the DUI, and he would have gone to jail because he was obviously impaired. Nobody that's driving a car that has all their faculties about them wouldn't know where the water came from on his truck, on his shirt. It's because he had a drink in his hand, and when he crashed, the drink went all over him. And an airbag, this crash in and of itself in the airbag wouldn't put somebody into that big of a loop that he didn't know what happened, and it's because he's intoxicated. So please, please, please have a very candid conversation with him about it. That this could have been very, very bad for him.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't appreciate being not given factual points about what happened,
I've never been in this situation.
I know,
okay?
I know, and that's why I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sorry
The way
for
to get out of
lying
this
to
situation
you.
is nobody
White girl
drives.
tears.
We have Uber, we have Lyft, we have places that'll pick up your car and tow it for free. You're with him. I imagine you were with him.
I was a couple minutes behind him.
Okay, so
Tow that truck on. Don't even let nobody know you. Don't even call the police. Just tow the truck.
I don't want to have to do this to
I had to give my boyfriend a quick blowjob in the
The commissioner
restroom.
was let off with a citation for careless driving, despite the mountains of evidence against him for DUI. Several pages of the incident report that were released were so redacted that it was impossible to learn any information about
Yo,
the
that's
incident.
crazy.
The commissioner later claimed that the release of his body cam footage and reports of his alleged DUI were entirely political, that it was a witch hunt, saying, quote, "There was no alcohol. There were no drugs involved. My citation does not check that box." Despite his story on scene that he was cut off and had hit a curb, he told his insurance company that he swerved to avoid a small animal. Now that attention has been brought to the incident, the sheriff's office says it has completed its investigation and handed over all evidence to the state attorney's office, with a recommendation that charges be filed. I will let you know if that ever happens. In the meantime, what do you think? Was the commissioner intoxicated? Was he granted special privileges for being a public official? Would you be granted the same level of respect for lying to a deputy, and if you were suspected of an alleged DUI?
So he was charged. Yep.
2 months after the.
So that was FHP. I would think that does that in because they do all that. So they would have sent it over to the unit, yeah, and they recommended charges. Oh, are you kidding me? Why not? Because it's prejudicial.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yep. Is this commissioner a Democrat? I want to know. I need to know.
Probably. What was his name? Kevin what? Cruz or something? CRUSE? Commissioner.
We need to find out what he is, because this is a really good point of the left wing and right wing conundrum, which is not real, right? Because this dude, he could have been held accountable, and it would have been a win for whatever, for the one side. But the one side, for whatever reason, decided not to jump on this tragedy, use a tragedy. They wasted this tragedy.
It just said it on the screen. Right towards the end.
Hold on.
Do this to a
In the
public
black.
official at all.
Were entirely political. Has been brought to the incident. The sheriff's office says it has completed its
I got it.
investigation
George
and handed
Cruz.
over. I will let you know if that ever.
He's a Republican.
I already knew he was. This is Florida.
Manatee County, just like I thought. And he is still.
Yeah. All right. So I this is some shit that it wasn't a tragedy. Get the fuck out of here, Mayo. It's so crazy, Mayo. Mayo be boy. Mayo's a neocon. He loved these
You leave Mayo alone.
Mayo loves this shit, man. When motherfuckers doing wrong and shit, he's like, man, I can turn a blind eye. As soon as a nigga do something, throw him to the wolves, shoot him in the back of the foot, make sure he got gangrene. Tell him about the gun line, boss. That's Mayo. For anyone that's black, I'm just gonna call Mayo out for his racism. That was a black man. That was a black man. Mayo was
There be DEI and all the other stuff.
Yeah. All right. So that was the easy one, I would say. All right, let's go to. Here he comes. Here comes the racist himself.
Please describe this alleged tragedy, sir.
It was a tragedy. He should have been in jail.
That's a
no ifs, ands, or buts. He should have got charged.
But that's a tragedy, sir.
Absolutely.
Yep.
No, sir. You're speaking of the wrong. You're thinking of the wrong words.
But I didn't say it was tragedy. You said it was tragedy.
No,
I say it
Rock
was
said it
tragedy.
was a tragedy.
I say it was tragedy. I'll explain to you really quick, Mayo. I'll explain to you why it's a tragedy. Because it's a miscarriage of justice. Okay, justice, the core principle of our country, liberty, and justice for all. Right, kind of pursuit of happiness mixed in there. The whole reason why the system works is because everyone is held accountable. The judge is supposed to be impartial.
Completely false, sir. It's never been that way.
Whatever. Well, why is the woman that's holding the scales of justice blindfolded? Oh, okay. You can't explain that. But justice is supposed to be blind.
The person who made the statue made it that way. And justice has never been blind.
And what does the statue represent?
It's supposed to be Lady Justice. But dude, it's never been that way. Since the founding.
Well, yes, Mayo. We live in an imperfect union because it's made of people, but we still need to hold people accountable. We can't just say, "Oh, well, you know what? That's okay."
But
Day stealing from the store. But hold on, no. Day stealing from the store 10 times and Walmart shutting down is a tragedy because now there's a food desert, right?
Yeah. No, sir, that's not a tragedy.
Yeah, you would say it was. You would say it was, Mayo.
This is a travesty of justice, not a tragedy, sir.
Rock, can you drop down and come back? Because your mic's echoing pretty bad. Like every time someone's communicating.
Let me do the settings. Let me see if the settings.
Oh, John the Baptist is back eventually. Oh, well, he's not connected yet. No, but go ahead. You're good.
All right, so y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. No, it's a miscarriage of justice, and that means it's a tragedy. Every time there's a miscarriage of justice,
that's a travesty, sir. That's a travesty.
No, it's a tragedy. It's tragedy.
No,
it's
sir.
tragic. Because what else is he getting away with?
All right, listen. Do you know what the definition of tragedy is, sir?
What is your white definition of tragedy, bro?
This has nothing to do with color, sir. This has to do with intelligence.
Go ahead. There's more than one definition. There's more than one definition.
Would you like me to read it? John Baptist. Are you gonna sit still today, John Baptist?
Hey, we're gonna try, man.
All right. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mayo.
He doesn't know.
Learn me something. Learn me something,
This
Mayo.
isn't a white definition, sir. This is just the definition.
Okay.
All right. An event causing great suffering, destruction, or distress.
Well.
Now this is a travesty, sir.
He just read the definition. What destruction did you not see?
He tore that tree up.
Sir, great.
What destruction did you not see? Bro, like, come on now.
Dude, did you see
you just
great
cooked
destruction?
yourself.
No, sir. Did you see great destruction?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because you know how many people have to work years? How many years of people's life is that truck worth? How many years of people's life is that truck worth?
It took about 3 days to make that truck, sir.
Yeah, that's true. Not even.
It doesn't matter about everything else before they put all the finished pieces together. It doesn't matter anything about that.
Those pieces all come assembled as one piece, and then they just bolt shit on.
So where's the materials come from? Where does the metal come from? What about the people digging out the rare earth minerals for the components that goes into all of those vehicles nowadays? So it's not just a bunch of.
What? Now they
bricks
have
to put
future
together.
jobs. Now they have future jobs.
Yeah,
because they have to make another truck.
That's a kind of a false
An
equivalent.
economic win.
Yeah, it keeps people within a job. Okay. Anyway, John Baptist, what did you feel about this non-transparency? This dude not getting a DUI. Mayo, can you hold on? Mayo, can you at least say he should have got a DUI?
Oh yeah,
Convicted of
dude.
DUI.
I never said I supported the guy and was glad he got off.
Oh, well, that's fucked up. He got off.
It
But
is, and he should have got a DUI.
absolutely. Okay. Well, we agree on something. That's cool. OG, not OG. Geez, John the Baptist, what you think, sir?
I missed too much of the story. I was kind of in and out with my
Oh.
Wi-Fi situation though. I can't speak on it without,
Absolutely. I understand. Understandable. I'm trying to find. Them motherfuckers are way too long. Fuck that. Oh, sir. All right, well, let's go to this next one. I think, Mayo, we might agree on this next one. I'm going to let you watch it, and then we can talk about it. And I want to hear your perspective on it. I might agree with you a little bit more. Maybe my wife might agree with you as well. We all might agree. We all might agree on this one.
Face forward. Face forward. Face the other way.
Pulled over, had guns drawn on them, and we're putting handcuffs.
Turn it up.
Years old. That's okay. Stay right there. I don't have a gun on her.
This is what I'm fucking talking about people.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings.
Face forward. Face forward. Face the other way.
This is what I'm fucking talking about people on this goddamn shift not knowing what they're doing.
Welcome back to the Lackluster Channel. On New Year's Day in 2024, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office conducted a felony stop on a vehicle they believed to be stolen.
Olds when we have them stopped right at the entrance of Bay Harbor.
Driver, step out of the vehicle. Hands up. Driver and all passengers, hands up. Driver, step out of the vehicle with your hands up.
Face away from me. Face forward.
Passenger, stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle. Driver, take 2 steps to the left with your hands up.
Hey, mama.
With your left hand, pick the back of your collared shirt up and do a circle. Yep. Lift it up and do a circle. Spin to your left. Spin. Keep spinning. Stop. You want to take him over there?
Just have them come towards the center.
Driver, take 3 steps to your left.
Face forward.
Face forward.
Face forward.
Face the other way. Take
This is a cluster.
left.
Good Lord.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop.
I'll take it from here. I got him. Hands back. Behind your back. Behind your back.
My 16-year-old daughter's in the car.
Why do you still have a gun on him, bro? It's so crazy.
Can I ask what's going on?
I'm confirming a couple of things right now, brother. Is that your car?
Yeah.
Okay. To your knowledge, everything's 10-4 on that? All right. Go and get up. Step back with me. Take a seat inside.
That's my 16-year-old daughter.
Just take a seat inside.
She's got epilepsy.
It's okay. We'll handle it with that as it is, okay? Take a seat.
Can I ask what's going on?
Stay right there.
As the officers removed the occupants, several other cruisers raced to the scene.
Just gonna commit to going 10-18.
We just ain't gonna drive crazy to get to a sick time. Now, do you see how there's just a bunch of dead air and we don't know what's happening at all? They need to be updating us on what's going on. Don't turn where he turned, he's wrong. Their map is showing He's forward on the left. Yeah, I don't know where he's going. Somebody's GPS that ain't working. Yeah, he went wrong. Get to the left lanes. All right, so angle just behind this car because we're gonna get up there and help with this felony stop.
Okay.
Takedowns on.
Dude, this just pisses me off the more I watch it.
We'll contact
Did y'all
you.
see that
Bring over here, we'll
that
do a contact you.
incident that just happened in California a couple years ago? The
Keep giving her commands.
video
We'll
just
do a
got
contact you.
released.
She's 16 years old.
That's okay. Stay right there.
Why do you have a gun on her? She's got epilepsy. What is going on?
With your left hand, pull the back of your jacket
You're
up so
still
I can
not-
see your waistline. Pull it up.
Idiots.
Farther. All right. Turn to your left. To your left. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. All the way around. All right. Stop.
Yeah, she gonna have epilepsy shock with all those lights.
Bring her back over to here.
All right. Take a couple steps back. A couple steps back. All right. Start taking steps to your left while facing that direction.
She's a special needs child. What
Okay,
They're
that's
so
fine.
scared.
You're
They're
not
so
fine. She
scared.
doesn't understand.
Keep going. Keep going.
Officer. She doesn't understand what's going on.
Stop talking.
Really? Because she's taking
Hey,
better
ask him how
directions
many
than you
people are in
did.
this car.
Keep going.
How many people are in this car?
Just one.
Just her. All right. Stop.
Come back towards the sound of my voice.
She's 16.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Somebody needs to have my cover. So you need to have my cover.
Passenger in the rear. Hands up.
Are we clearing her or are we waiting for a shield?
Passenger, hands up.
Keep coming back towards the sound of my voice. Back. Someone have my cover. Back. Come back here. All the way back. All the way back. Is there anybody else in that car? Just you? You were the last person?
Passenger in the rear. Hands up.
Over here. Keep challenging the car.
Yeah, we're gonna clear it. Just keep it 10 brief now. Anybody
They've
got a
already
shield?
been told by two different
clear
people
it?
there's nobody else in the car.
Anybody got a shield when we walk up?
More than once. Two people said it more than once, and there's no one else in the car.
Yeah.
Shit is hey,
And honestly, the one who's fucking up here
is
is
father.
the female that showed up on scene, because she's the one that's not updated with the situation.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, but the father needed to shut up. But I hear where he's coming from because he's a concerned parent and she has epilepsy. And if you don't know, them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, those lights can set her off.
Kill
Yeah.
you, bro. Jesus Christ. I remember when I got pulled over for a fucking seatbelt ticket and I had to tell him, like, bro, I literally have epilepsy, dude. Like, yo, can you cut him off? And it took them like 3 more minutes before they cut him off. And I was like slumped over looking down like this and shit, so I don't have to fucking see them bright ass fucking lights.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I like the cars now that are here locally, their lights are not in the front where you can see them. They're only in the back. You know what I'm saying? So
they can turn them off now. They can turn their directional now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know what all I know. Every time I get them on stop, I don't see the lights anymore. I just know they're going on the back to make sure the people behind us see them.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's better.
Oh, yeah. Because they fuck with the officers too when they're shining up front.
Yeah.
Only people that's driving behind y'all get bothered by them now.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you're approaching the scene, trying to pass it.
Mm-hmm. And them shits are like hella fucking bright in front of. I mean, I get the reason that they want to be safe, but god damn, turn them bitches down a couple of fucking octaves.
You're the only person that was last in that car? Let me know now, because somebody's liable to get hurt if you don't let us know, okay? All right. Just you and your dad? Okay.
Got anything on you?
No. Do you have a bra on under here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to shake your shirt out, Nothing that's going to poke you or hurt you? Okay. I'm going to put you in the back of this car. I'll explain to you what's going on in a second, okay? You can walk back into this shoe. I don't know where your other one is, but I'll bring it to you.
And they put it right in
Nearly
front of the
5
lights.
minutes into the traffic stop, a backup officer finally decided to check if they have the right vehicle.
74, can you confirm tag November Mike name Mike Yankee 69 white Kia Forte?
Yeah, bye. Bridge 74, November Mike Yankee 69, 2023 white Kia. That's not signal 10.
Oh my.
License that was run was November Mike Lima 769.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Wrong vehicle. So, wrong vehicle, guys. So be careful. We'll move up clear from the side. Okay. They got ready.
Wrong vehicle, guys. Be careful.
You got 5 times that someone said there was only those 2 people in the car. What, are you scared of the tires? I don't get it, dog. This shit is crazy. Oh.
Clear it anyway. Just clear it. All right.
Passenger in the rear, step out, your hands
Okay,
up.
I'll bring it for you. Come out here. I'm going to get you out of these handcuffs. So what happened was,
Passenger in the rear, come out, your hands up.
Hey, did you hear that, Moses? They said not SIG 10.
I was at the wrong vehicle. I confirmed it. It's stolen right away.
I'm going to get you out of these handcuffs.
Called in the right fucking number.
Comes up as 610. Yeah.
What do you think it was, Mayo?
Either the officer called in the wrong number or the fucking dispatch entered it wrong.
Neither to both of those. Goddamn plate readers.
See, I don't like those. I'm not a fan of those.
Goddamn plate reader. But he could have fucking called it in to confirm.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
and they should actually have to. They should have to get eyes on the plate.
Well, I guess I think that's their policy, because even the sergeants that come up say you're supposed to confirm. This shit was stupid.
What's happening is that this car, it was coming back as stolen for the deputy that was behind you, but we've just confirmed that car's not stolen. I'm getting out of cuffs. What? All right, so we'll explain that to you, and your dad's getting out of handcuffs right now, okay? You all right? Okay, you can have a seat on the, actually don't, because it's wet. Let me try and find you your shoe. Hey, the car's not SIG 10.
Hey, can we shut these lights off? She's epileptic.
They give a fuck. Now they give a shit.
Okay, do you have it with you?
Hey, can you kill your lights?
69, not Yankee 69.
Can you kill your lights? She's epileptic.
What's that?
She's epileptic. Can you kill your lights?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay? Do you want medics?
No.
Do you take any medicine?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have it with you?
Hey, can you kill your lights?
Okay. Well, good.
And the female was the non-pussy out of all the rest and walk up there and take it to get up.
Here you go. We'll try to get those lights off for you. Come up. You can come have a seat in your car.
Oh,
We'll get your dad for you, okay?
All right. So this is your car, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's registered to you and everything.
Yes.
You live in Bay Harbor?
No.
Okay.
Why are you still asking the questions?
The reason why we're doing this, okay, we had a hit on your vehicle saying that it was stolen. Okay. That's why we're doing the things that we're doing. Okay. That's the only reason. Okay. You can hop on that for me though. Okay?
How would it be stolen?
Again, we just had a hit on it.
What does that mean?
So we have license plate readers in our vehicle.
Yeah.
I'll take your handcuffs off, Ross. You're okay. Okay.
I mean, I just got that.
That's fine. All right.
I don't understand why you put her in handcuffs. There's no one else in that vehicle. Literally.
Okay.
Sir, I'm just.
No, it's okay. Again, so that's why I'm explaining it to you. Okay, we got a hit on your license plate.
So what am I supposed to? So what am I supposed to do about that?
So that's why you're
Can
good.
I take this
Go
off?
ahead, brother. You're good. Okay. That's why I'm explaining. That's why I'm just explaining everything to you. So
Where is she?
She's in that other vehicle. She's probably getting sent out right now.
So what does that mean? There's a hit. Like I don't.
So again,
understand what that
you see our little. I'll even show it to you so that you can understand exactly.
She's
what
gonna have a
happened.
seat in the car.
Okay. So
Hey, sir,
you
did
see-
anybody explain to you what the heck just happened?
I'm explaining it to him
and
right
we're gonna
now.
supervise her over here for you as well, okay?
So you see that little camera that's right there beyond my my rearview mirror?
Yeah.
So that's also a license plate reader. Okay. So we got a hit on your vehicle saying that it was stolen.
But it's fully registered.
Yeah. Which again, that's why I'm saying we had a hit on it, which is why we did what we did. Okay. Just so that we can kind of explain everything and let you understand what's going on.
Needs to come out of cockpit. Oh, just wait. It ain't a.
All right, we're getting the fuck out of here. Fucking morons.
Well, that sucks. Yeah, grow up, buddy. Yeah. Did I stutter? Yeah, people make mistakes. Get over yourself.
You could have got somebody killed.
Oh, get over yourself. Such a
Hey, stay. Hey, 10-12. Okay. That's why we just explained it to you. Okay. Just so you kind of understand what's going on.
My LPR went off. It showed 610. Your arms off.
So am I under arrest?
Not at all. Okay. That's why we're just explaining.
So this
That guy's a fucking
if this
idiot
happens,
That's why we're gonna get this all taken care of.
What's the guy?
Driver.
Oh, in the yellow.
Yeah, he can't comprehend English. I mean,
You can come on the mic and say that.
I would have already been arrested because that guy in the yellow is being so friggin' nice. I would be happy to get arrested to run my mouth repeatedly the entire time, calling everybody there a pussy ass bitch. You're a fucking dumbass. How did you not check twice? How did you not call my shit in? You have all my stuff. What is wrong with you? I mean, this is insane. This is friggin' stupid.
Oh, I understand that the guy still can't comprehend English. No, the guy running his mouth was another cop.
I know, he's a dick. This has been a signal 2532 and it dinged on this about that. And that. Dude, shut the fuck up. That makes no sense to a guy that just got he looks like a total nerd. And he probably doesn't, he's probably never done a thing in his damn life. You can tell by how nervous he is. And his daughter is who knows where.
It still doesn't explain to me why he can't comprehend English.
Like what? I would be asking the same question.
Like them explaining to him.
But they're explaining in lies.
No, they're not.
Repeatedly. You are not see, I'd be doing the same thing, but I'd be an asshole. So again,
but
tell me
they didn't lie to him.
They're saying it all in bullshit terms to make it
was
seem
their
like
fault.
the guy.
It was their fault. It wasn't anyone else's fault, but the cop's fault.
The first guy, I guess our guy to the right now, showing him in the cars. He's trying. He's trying. But this guy, I think, is really not. I don't see he doesn't understand. I see he does, like I would be. He doesn't understand how this could possibly happen in 2024.
Well, hold on. Let me get. Because he does say that I just bought the car 3 months ago. Is there something wrong with my tags? Do I need to call the DMV? Do I need to do this? And he was asking legitimate questions, but in like a panicked way, fucking way. I guess I would say
he's being a very nerdy white guy.
He's like in a panic, like.
You can tell. I don't think he's ever been in trouble in his life. And you can totally feel his anxiety of like, like I don't know if he peed his pants a little. I think probably, but
you can tell
I
when
would
he
be,
couldn't, tell right from left and forward from back.
I'd be repeatedly asking,
Why?
Hold on, man. Let me
Why
tell
you
you
crazy?
something. This motherfucker said, "Go forward." Like which way? Because depending on which way I'm facing is forward. He was facing the way like they should have said face away from me, like most of them say, not face forward, because forward is subjective to which way you're facing.
Oh, thank you.
This nigga John the Baptist ordering food. Get this nigga.
I mean, he's got to eat.
I know. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He's ordering food.
But we're going to document.
How does that happen?
So again, it's sometimes just user error. It could be user error, or it could be again FCIC,
my LPR
NCIC.
went off and it popped up as stolen.
Yeah. So FCIC, NCIC, which is the guys that work through the DMV, that say like, oh yeah, license plate information, driver information,
So
all
even
that
though
stuff.
my registration is just like November, it was just renewed and stuff. Like
Yeah. So again, somebody may have just put in a clerical error. So then again, it could be handled that way. Okay. So we're still gonna be documenting everything. So then this hopefully doesn't happen to you in the future.
Right.
Okay. We appreciate the fact that you're super cooperative with us.
Well, I mean,
we
can have a chat with him.
Again, you kind of get we see.
No, I don't get. I mean, I don't know. I thought like committed murder or something, man. Like this.
No. All right, let's move out of the road.
So
I just didn't. I'm just concerned.
No, I get you, brother. Like I said, go ahead. You're good. Do your thing.
Finally, a supervisor meets with the father to explain what happened.
I'm assuming he explained to you everything that happened. Do you have any questions about it? Obviously, I mean, it's just it's concerning. It's very concerning. Yeah. But like I said, I got a 16-year-old daughter. Even if it was just you, it's still. I know, but I'm saying she's a special needs child. They put her in handcuffs. I mean. She has epilepsy, and she's been so good for the past like 2 or 3 years without the seizures. I don't know if this is going to spring something on. So yeah, it's very concerning and very scary. So literally, I was just taking her from my house to bringing her back to her mom's house. So it's just we were all in a good mood. We just had dinner, we're watching the football game, and next 5 minutes later we're in handcuffs, and she's in the back of the police car. But I just don't understand how the system. Like I said, it's my car, my registration. Yeah, tags the same. I just bought the car brand new. Like 3 months ago. Okay. So yeah, that I don't know. I mean, sometimes obviously we have the license plate readers. It reads tags, and we have to confirm it. But I don't know what the image looked like when it came through, because sometimes it can skew numbers, and that could be it. Obviously, we have to go off of what's in front of us at the time, and then I obviously figure it all out once everyone's safe. So can't remember shut this one. In which I'm sure they said, but I am truly sorry that you had to go through this. Three of those guys had guns drawn. I know. What if she made a sudden move that she's not aware of? And luckily it didn't. But I get it. I understand. I'd be the same way if I was in your shoes. The only thing I can do is, hey, we'll document it. Apologize, for the inconvenience. Could you let her know? Absolutely, yeah, we can talk to her. Yeah. No, absolutely, everything is fine. Yeah, everything is fine.
My name's Deputy Jim. I'm kind of going to explain to you kind of everything that happened and the reason why we're doing things. What's up, Georgia? The license plate. Standing right there. It's not stuff.
I just wanted to make sure that you had all your questions answered. If you have any concerns. I don't have concerns. Listen, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not, you know what I mean? But it's kind of shaking me up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like having the guns drawn. Absolutely. I feel the same way. So here's my card. My contact information is at the top. If you have any further questions, concerns, I will get you the report number. This will all be documented. Obviously, we all have cameras, so everything is audio recorded and visually. But like I said, I mean, sometimes the technology fails us. We have to take action on what we see. I'm very grateful that nothing did happen. I appreciate y'all's cooperation. I'm sure it's very stressful. Yeah. But at the end of the day, mistakes are made. So, I'm going to look into it a little further and find out where
But
at the end of the day, mistakes are made. That's usually
What's that other thing you guys played where there was a mistake with the system?
Yeah.
What was that? There was a big mistake with the system with numbers. Mayo probably knows. Do you know?
It was kind of the same thing with the readers. The
license reader, the reader again.
Yeah.
Like Samuel said, that's a pretty big damn mistake, and everybody was so nice except that one dude.
Yeah. But I just don't like that statement. At the end of the day, mistakes were made. 'Cause that's usually after someone's getting shot. But
yeah,
like,
that's not the case. Sorry, dude, that's not.
So if this was during the day, sure, I would be like, okay, there's other ways. I mean, if this was during the day, I would be like, okay. But there's so many mistakes that could have been made by him, especially with them multiple people calling out directions, and they wasn't literally the direction that they're given wasn't really accurate because, like I said, saying face forward, I mean that's subjective. That's a subjective fucking. If I'm already facing to the, just say face away from us. That would have been the best way to say it, which most cops actually do say. I will give them that. This is the first time I heard someone say face forward.
Or turn to the right. Turn to the
yes.
Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the left. Say something other than just face forward.
But you know that shit right there could have been. I mean, the daughter had better direction than the father, but I guess the daughter was able to answer him. But this whole situation was fucked up because they took 10 minutes to go check that fucking car to see if there's anyone else in it. 10 minutes. Just walk up to the fucking car. That shit was crazy. Go ahead, Mayo.
Oh yeah, this was a clown show. This is Keystone Cops right here.
Yeah, they're getting sued by multiple people. Not just on this one, but other things too. Yeah, well, that's because he's suing them. But there's, yeah.
I can give you a call back if you'd like, just with the outcome of my findings. But I'm just glad that you're okay and that she's okay.
Yeah, she'll be all right. She'll be fine. Appreciate it.
All right, not a problem. And you already gave your information to
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give him my card, my name.
Yeah, I just gave him. You want to just give him the report number? I gave him my card.
Oh my goodness.
He's saying it's ridiculous. Come on, bro. It's your fault.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I apologize again. That's the case number. And that's my name.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, man. You free? You good to go?
That's good.
All right. Let's just 56 in this big parking lot back here, so I can debrief.
No, that's not that. One is a dickhead.
Let's still talk.
Can we figure out if, I mean, it's obviously my fuck up, but if like the LPR hit or
the deputy shut down their body cams, and fortunately, everyone leaves the scene. The father now intends to file a lawsuit.
We just met with the attorneys representing a Pinellas County family who says their car was mistaken for a stolen vehicle. The incident report says the deputy commanded Federico and his daughter at gunpoint to get out of the car before putting them both in handcuffs.
They put the handcuffs on her. And at that point, I'm screaming at the deputies, she's 16, she has epilepsy, the flashing lights.
None of those things matter.
What is going on? And again, was getting nothing.
Federico says the deputy never asked him to confirm his identity. And the report says the deputy admits he made an error when running Federico's license plate. His tag is registered in Florida, and deputies were looking for a stolen vehicle with similar tags, but registered out of New Mexico.
That should trigger an officer to second guess himself before ordering an individual who's completely innocent out of his car, and even worse, with guns raised and pointing the guns at that individual and his daughter.
We're told the sheriff is aware of the incident, but has not had a chance to review the case from January. Meanwhile, Federico says this should have never happened to begin with, but he hopes proper training will be enforced as his family works to heal from the trauma.
My daughter actually sat there and looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, I thought they were going to kill you.
As always, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And be sure to check out another episode linked on screen.
Need more training. They need English class or
Hey, that's a fact.
What up, OG? Where you been? Ooh-wee. This one they needed more training for real.
I've been sitting in the back.
They had to
they handled that situation perfectly.
Yeah, perfectly for who, motherfucker?
No one got shot. What are we talking about here?
They need Trash said they need a new job. Shit. It's just that so the dude who ran the person, so the body cam we're watching, babe, like I was telling you, is the one that was talking the shit. Because he was mad that he made a mistake. First off, the plate reader didn't read it right, and then he didn't confirm it.
And it was New Mexico plates they
state,
were looking
yeah.
for.
Yeah, I understand.
Florida and New Mexico plates do not look the same.
I know that. I didn't say they did.
Oh, which Florida plate? Because there's like 30 of them. Which is another problem.
I'm so sick of it. I know.
Which is all right. If you have a 7-number digit and letter combination, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have 66 trillion combinations before you hit a repeat.
You have to be able to put a little picture on there, Mayo.
A fact.
Hello, an orange or a turtle.
But why do states have the same numbers on plates? They shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't.
They should. It's not enough numbers to go around.
Yes, there are, sir. There's 66 trillion. In a 7-number combination of letters and numbers, there's 66 trillion possibilities before you hit a repeat.
Yeah, we have up to 7. Yeah, our standard plate is 6 with an orange in the middle, but when you have custom plates, it's 7.
Yeah.
And then
ours. I didn't think custom plates. I didn't think y'all was talking about custom plates. I thought you were just talking about.
He had regular plates. He had regular plates.
Yeah, so regular plates, bro. Everybody if like me, somebody in another state has my same plates.
Well, the good thing about mine, they don't have mines. They have DV plates.
The prefixes of the state that changes.
Yeah.
That was my point. I understand the variations that they have, but I mean, like in each state, you're going to have several.
You understand the what? The what they have? You understand the what?
He said deviations.
No, he didn't.
What I say?
Variations.
Oh, okay. Variations.
But it's okay. That variations is a cool thing too.
Oh my God!
This is a smart click. So thank
see,
you for
I
the
knew
correction.
I knew that LA. He's not here, so I gotta say stupid
thank
shit.
you for the correction. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. Remember, I stopped at the 3rd grade, y'all. I don't have no.
Hey, you know a lot more than people think you do.
You know what I mean? So
You
I'm
come
just
out with
saying,
some
like,
shit. I'm like, woo.
I just know that, like, because I had that happen to me before.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude straight told me that. And I was like, man, ain't no way in the world. I said the same thing Mayo said. I said, don't y'all got like, I didn't know it was trillions. I thought it was millions. You know what I'm saying? Because of the variations with the letters and the numbers, I thought it was millions, but I didn't know it was trillions. But when he told me that, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's other people that's going to have that same one. It's just the state that you in. Made sense to me, but I guess it don't make sense to y'all. So
no, what I'm saying is there's enough numbers available. You could issue each state so many numbers and not have a same plate anywhere in the country. So that would take that out of the situation.
Okay.
That's what we got out of there. Okay, that's right.
I know there's a lot of damn plate numbers and variations, so I don't.
I know it's sequences numbers too, because I know, like I said, I didn't seen it happen. Same person had mine in Vermont. He had my same thing. I was like, how the hell did you get my Tahoe mixed up with somebody else's Tahoe? They're like, no, it wasn't the Tahoe that got me mixed up. It was the plates. I'm like, what you mean? Yours come up in Oklahoma, But I'm showing on here Vermont. Is your car from Vermont? I'm like, no, I bought my car in Texas. It has a Texas what you call it, where they do the exam on the cars before they issue them out.
The fucking inspections.
Yeah, it deems it to Texas. Like my truck that I got right now, I got it from California. So if I try to go get a new engine, anything in it, or try to get my CPU changed on my car, guess what I have to do? Go all the way back to California. They can't do it here in Oklahoma. I already tried.
Yeah. All right, so this was. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead, Mama.
I was gonna say, according to what I just looked up, it said 15 to 20 tag numbers are misread by the auto readers. 15 to 20 per 100. That's
that doesn't surprise me. I mean,
that makes sense. It makes sense.
So at least 20%.
It ain't gonna get right every time.
Yeah, that's a pretty high percentage.
So at 20%.
What you say? He fell off.
He was saying it's about a 20% failure rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can understand that.
Which they shouldn't be using if it's 20% failure rate.
And not only that, if they're using them at nighttime, that's even worse because that gives it more error possibilities because it's at nighttime. I mean, everyone's eyes change at night, so you don't think the eye of a fucking camera's not going to change at night? That's crazy.
I wouldn't say that. I just think he didn't do his due diligence and
he didn't
double-checked it. He double-checked that shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they should be using the readers at night. And even if they do, they should always just double check it. So this one's fresh off the grill. It's 1 hour old, Mayo. So I haven't even watched this. 1 hour.
Oh, I watched this already. Yeah.
I didn't watch.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Hey, I like it. We
Thanks, Mayo.
Yeah.
Come here.
Right now.
I don't care, Tom. You come here.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
Drop the bat.
A neighbor complained that their grass was harmed by Mr. Yearout's four-wheeler.
You're cutting down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Come here.
Tommy, baby, right now.
I don't care, Tom. You come here.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
Drop the bat.
A neighbor complained that their grass was harmed by Mr. Yearout's four-wheeler.
You're cutting down through there. I'm going through her yard. There's the four-wheeler. Quit driving it through their yard, man.
Whose yard?
The neighbors. We see the tracks.
I haven't been down through the yard. This is my yard.
They didn't do any research to see where the property boundaries were. They didn't get a warrant.
Neither did you.
Get off my
I'll
land.
take your four-wheeler. Yep, come on. Come to the door. You're going to jail. Let's go.
Y'all are on my land.
Come on. Come on. You talk such a big game. Come on, let's go.
This is my land.
This is our
city. Come on.
They just came to his house, went onto his property, ignored his property rights, ignored his constitutional rights, came in his house illegally in violation of the Fourth Amendment, and then shot him inside his home and did not film it on body cam. Now, here is some brand new body cam footage from a police shooting from 2022. A federal lawsuit was recently filed, and the body cam footage was released to the local media from the plaintiff's lawyers. If you've watched many of my videos, you will immediately see what the police did wrong here. Besides shoot the guy, what is the constitutional issue that you're seeing in this body cam footage? You don't even need to wait all the way to the end. As soon as you see it, post it in the comments. I really would like to see that we're accomplishing something here, that even though cops can't grasp the Fourth Amendment, that the people on YouTube do. A man named Barry Yearout was shot and killed by the Princeton police in April of 2022. Officers had responded to a home on North 5th Street in Princeton after a neighbor had complained that Mr. Yearout had caused property damage to their yard with his ATV.
You're cutting down through there. I'm going through her yard. There's the four-wheeler.
Now, the lawsuit says that the officers involved had ill feelings towards Mr. Yearout for negative posts that he had made on social media about local law enforcement. The body cam footage shows that when the cops arrive at the scene, Mr. Yearout is talking to them from inside his house, and he's talking or yelling through the window at them, and they're outside sort of in his yard. They're basically in his yard conducting an investigation. He's clearly aggravated with them. He doesn't want them there, and he's expressing that.
No, quit driving it through their yard, man.
Whose yard?
The neighbors. We see the
I
tracks.
haven't been down through the yard. This is my yard. That's my hill.
Not the back end of
There's
the...
an alley. Off and get out of my land. Get off my
I'll
land.
take your four-wheeler. Go ahead and call the tow truck. I'm taking your
You
four-wheeler.
talk about
It's in control.
you up.
Do something about this. I'm gonna take it.
Boy. Come on.
220.
Just so that we're all on the same page here, officers are called out to a property damage call, which would be a misdemeanor. ATV driving through a neighbor's yard. When they get there, that is no longer occurring if it did occur. Mr. Yearout is inside his house. He's not running around on an ATV. He's within the most constitutionally protected place on the earth under the Fourth Amendment. He's inside his home, his castle. There is no arrest warrant. There is no search warrant, just a call from a neighbor. And then Mr. Yearout is communicating with the officers
that was not a trailer
through his
park.
window.
You see that
he tells
there?
them
It
to
has
leave.
bricks around the house. Yeah.
Get off my land. There ain't been nobody's done nothing. You pulled your weapon at me.
Yep, come on, come to the door. You're going to jail. Let's go.
Y'all are on my land.
Come on, come on.
We talk such a big game. Come on, let's go. This is my house. This is our city. Come on.
From inside his house, or maybe that is a second-story balcony. At that point, I'm not sure.
That nigga said,
Mr.
"This is our
Yearout
fucking
says,
city.
This is my house. Get off my property." And one of the police officers can be heard saying,
hey.
"Well, this is our effing city."
We talk such a big game. Come on, let's go. This is my house. This is our city.
This is our fucking
You
city.
immediately recognize the problem here. Supreme Court jurisprudence extends heightened Fourth Amendment protections for your home, but not just the interior of the home itself, but also the curtilage of the home, which is the land immediately surrounding and associated with the home, because curtilage is considered part of the home itself for Fourth Amendment purposes. Oliver versus United States, U.S. Supreme Court, 1984. And the Fourth Circuit, where this happened, has made clear that a warrantless search of curtilage is presumed under the law to be unreasonable and therefore unconstitutional under the Fourth Amendment. That's Covey versus Assessor of Ohio County, Fourth Circuit, 2015. It's basically a trespass-based analytical framework where a search occurs when the government, without a warrant, obtains information by physically intruding within the curtilage of a house. So a search occurs unless a homeowner has explicitly or implicitly sanctioned the government's physical intrusion into the constitutionally protected area, which Mr. Yearout clearly has not done here. The Fourth Circuit, again, where this occurred, where this is controlling law, made clear as early as 2001 that police officers will not be entitled to qualified immunity for failing to comprehend that police officers have no right to enter upon curtilage to make an investigation based on reasonable suspicion, like they're doing here. Rather, they're just limited to engaging in a knock and talk, which is not what this is. That's Rogers versus Pendleton, Fourth Circuit, 2001. Additionally, the Fourth Circuit has made clear that searches of the curtilage require probable cause, even without regard to the law of trespass. So all these officers are able to do under the situation, constitutionally speaking, is to either go get a warrant or they can engage in a knock and talk, which is an exception to the warrant requirement. A police officer who does not have a warrant, all he can do is approach a home and knock, precisely because that's no more than any other private citizen may do. Critically, however, the right to knock and talk does not entail a right to conduct a general investigation of the home's curtilage, which is what these officers film themselves doing here. But you ask, police officers end up going into people's homes and shooting them all the time, and they don't get in trouble for it, right? Well, there's a huge exception to the default constitutional presumption that many times applies, and that's called exigent circumstances. Basically, if it's an emergency type situation, if the cops are called there because there's some sort of emergency happening in a house, they don't have to get a warrant first. They can go in the house. Or if they observe some sort of exigency, they can go into the house then. But that doesn't apply here. A part of the lawsuit, at least the amended version that I have, it has a copy of the deposition transcript from the guy who ultimately went inside the house and shot Mr. Yearout. And he was asked explicitly whether he thought there was an exigency, and he said no. The lawyer asked, there were no exigent circumstances in this case, correct? His answer, correct. So there's no claim here to there being any exigent circumstances. Therefore, a warrant is definitely required. Or
okay, Uncle Tom, let's get to the. I hate this guy, and his beard bothers me.
I'm being LA.
Officer Sievert just decides that he's going to make a warrantless arrest of Mr. Yearout, and he proceeds to go inside his house to arrest the man. A woman tries to stop him and says, "Don't come in." He basically pushes her out of the way, and he goes in anyways.
You're not coming in. You're not coming in.
Come on, rest her. Yes, sir. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Quit.
What are you
Quit.
doing?
Quit. Put your hands behind your back. Quit.
What?
Quit. You're making it worse.
Once inside, Mr. Yearout is heard ordering the police to leave his house and warning them that he's making a call. Then the Officer Sievert, tells Yearout, who's not visible on camera, to, quote, drop the bat before firing shots.
You're not touching me. Quit.
Barry, come here! Get out of the house! Come here! I'm telling you! Come here! I'm Tommy baby right now! I don't care, Tom. You come here! I ain't done nothing wrong! Drop the bat! Get in my hand! Drop the bat! Barry, get down!
Princeton police officials said Mr. Yearout allegedly charged at the officer with an aluminum baseball bat and that the officer discharged his weapon. However, you can't watch the shooter's body cam footage because despite there being a policy with the Princeton Police Department that he was supposed to wear a body cam and it was supposed to be on and recording what was to happen, he wasn't wearing it. There is no footage from the officer who fired the shots. So we can't see. I just did several videos on when the police can shoot you when they're at your door. So I'm not going to go through all of that again, but it may not even make a difference here because where the shooting takes place is after the officer already illegally entered the home. And it appears that he rounds the corner and he's not legally where he's supposed to be. So while police officers under certain circumstances can use force, including deadly force, to seize somebody in order to arrest them, here there was no lawful justification to seize Mr. Yearout in the first place. That means that no force was authorized under the Fourth Amendment to seize Mr. Yearout. So it doesn't really matter whether it's excessive because 0% force was authorized under the Fourth Amendment. Now, if there was a warrant or if there were exigent circumstances, would a reasonable officer have had probable cause to believe that his life or someone else's life was in danger because of this man with the bat when he rounded the corner? But again, I don't believe that it even makes a difference at this point because the Officer Sievert at this point himself was an armed illegal invader, a burglar basically inside this home. And apparently the plaintiff's lawyers have evidence that these particular officers were aware of who Mr. Yearout was and that they did not like him because of social media postings that he had made that were negative towards police. And they concocted basically a conspiracy to retaliate against him in some way. So perhaps when this four-wheeler complaint came in, now it's time to show him that he messed with the wrong people. As some of the cops were heard saying at the street cop conference in New Jersey, yeah, we're a gang. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. So they show up at his home with guns. They go in without a warrant and end up killing him. And we can see them retaliating against his First Amendment rights there when they're on the property. When he's telling them to leave and get off his property, when he's cursing at them, they're saying, this is our city. This is our effing city. And then they bust down his door and they come in his house. Really not a whole lot different than gang activity. So to wrap this up, a neighbor complained that their grass was harmed by Mr. Yearout's four-wheeler. They didn't do any research to see where the property boundaries were. They didn't get a warrant. They just came to his house, went onto his property, ignored his property rights, ignored his constitutional rights, came in his house illegally in violation of the Fourth Amendment, and then shot him inside his home and did not film it on body cam. And I would imagine there were no criminal charges against any of these officers, including the one who basically murdered a guy, because you mess with one of them, you mess with all of them, right? Including the ones like the state police who probably investigated this and cleared them of any wrongdoing. Yeah, the shooter is a criminal, but every other cop who was there and who helped cover this up and let him get away with it and escape accountability is even worse, in my opinion. And if you want to help expose the truth and learn the truth,
policing.
please
What are you talking
subscribe
about? That's
here
great
at the
police
blog
work.
at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Remember, our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary.
Yes, it
Deal
does.
with it.
That was great police work. I don't know what he's talking about.
Shut your ass. That's fucked up.
No, that was actually, they got a call. They went and investigated.
They didn't
He
investigate.
rode over their grass. They saw where he rode over the grass. They went and questioned him about it. He didn't cooperate, so they broke in and shot him. They did everything by the book. That was good police work.
But John, but you're missing the fact that he actually threatened them.
He did.
And that's what Mr. Banjo the lawyer fucking forgot to mention too.
Yeah.
Which changes the situation.
You think so, Mayo?
It doesn't.
How does it change the situation?
Threat of serious bodily harm. He said, what did the guy tell the cop?
You touch my motherfucking F4 wheel, I'm a kid or something like that. He said, you can fuck him up. Yeah, fuck him up.
Yeah.
He said, no, Tom. That's why you tell you what, let me finish it.
and who won?
Well, of course,
of course,
always win.
You heard me? They had guns. He had a bat. Well, who you think gonna win, Mayo?
Did they kick open his door?
The great police working. The great police.
It's not great police work, John. They only took one side of the story.
They only need one side of this situation.
No, you don't, bro. That's the problem with transparency of police when they don't do their jobs. If you're gonna come over here and just say my neighbor want to say, hey, well, he over here driving down this easement. Sir, you have to prove that. They just can't come over here and tell me, hey, sir, we see you go down this easement one more time, we're going to take you to jail because this is not your property. Oh, well, what do you mean, sir?
When he tried to talk to me about he didn't want to talk.
He ain't got to talk.
It ain't up to him, sir. He don't have to. He wasn't in no wrong.
He wasn't in the wrong. He ran over that lady's yard.
He was in his yard.
You know, he been
that was that lady's yard. That was that lady's yard,
sir. His yard.
That ain't what the police said. You call the police a liar in this situation.
The police. I am calling the police lie because they didn't even give you no evidence, sir, that it was her yard.
Well, we weren't allowed to see the entire body camera.
Even if we didn't get see the whole thing, just by going off what we just seen. Just by going off what we just seen,
you can't go up.
Mayo,
can't just
please,
go off
sir.
What we just saw.
Please, sir, just
the
let
whole
me.
thing.
Okay, now you finish saying what you're saying, so you're gonna let me finish. Okay. If she said this is her yard and he says his yard, what do you do then? Because that's what's happened. That's what just happened in this video. And you telling me it didn't. When it did, the police got a call and said somebody was on her yard. He said it ain't her yard. What is the police supposed to do? It's a way to find out that.
Investigate, sir.
So they can tell the person who was
in the wrong. And did you see any investigation?
Just like if somebody, no, I didn't, because they took her word. It's just like somebody put a fence up between two property lines, sir, and you come over and tell him he put his fence on my yard, so I tore it down. You know what's going to happen to you, sir? They're going to do what? An investigation. So they can find out who was in the right or who was in the wrong. It's easy. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard to show the full body camera either.
That's beyond the point. I'm only talking about.
They didn't have a body cam. The one guy didn't have a body cam.
So again, they only took one side of the story. So
yeah, but
that's where the investigation stopped.
But the body camera, the body camera footage that we saw was cut up. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, it was. But even if it was
we
cut
did
up,
not see the full body cam that was available for the situation. Correct?
Okay. Again, the video explained it all. What did the police believe?
No, sir. No, sir. The lawyer explained it. The video did not.
No. The video did explain it, sir. They came when somebody called you out to their house and they tell you this person did so and so to my yard, which is a part of my house, and you go over there and they tell you that this is their yard, but you go inside of that person's house. If the person that's telling you this is their yard, you go inside of their house. You listen to the person who called you out there, Mayo. You don't get that, bro.
No, but dude, you're not even comprehending what I'm saying. We
I
now don't know if they talked to the other homeowner.
Point. They do not know.
But we don't know this. No, sir. We don't know this because we don't have the entire body camera footage.
Why do we need the whole embodied camera? Why we need the entire body camera to find out if what side the police took?
Why would we need all the evidence to find out the truth?
Because we just seen what side they took. Am I the only person that see this, bro? They went inside of a man's house, bro, and they weren't supposed to go in.
I'm not defending that at all.
Well, just stick to my point, and I will go to yours, bro. I'm talking about the two different people talking about it. What are they supposed to do then? They're supposed to investigate, sir. In their head, again, it's just like the other case. They went along with whoever called. Whoever called was in the right, and the other person was in the wrong. Am I correct or am I wrong? Or did I not just see that?
No, you don't know that because we haven't seen the entire body camera.
Well, they do have the 35-page deposition up here if you want to read it, man.
And that's fine, but where's the body camera footage, sir? What town was this in anyway? Because I'd like to see the outcome of this, honestly.
Yeah, I would too. It says it's in West Virginia, Princeton, West Virginia.
Princeton, West Virginia?
Yep. And the guy's name was the fuck was his name?
Question to you, Tom.
Yes,
what
sir.
Side did the police take?
Mister, you're out. They took the other person's shit.
Cop, what side did they take?
The cops. What side did the cops take?
What side did the cops take?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I was speed testing my computer.
Okay. Mama, what side did the police take? John, what side did the police take?
Police.
Yeah.
Were we listening, Mama?
Police.
You said the police.
What side did the police take?
Yeah.
Take.
Yeah. What side? Never mind.
They took their own side, right?
Well, they took the lady's side. The one who said that they wrote.
Oh, okay. I see
Right.
what he's asking now. Okay. Yeah, the lady's side.
Because there was no investigation. So, like Anarchy said, there was no investigation on where the property line was. They took the neighbor's word over the other dude. Technically, that's what we saw because he said down there behind this hill is my property. Then it goes into a street. So technically, he could be right. He probably didn't. The thing
First
about
of all,
it,
the words that came out that police mouth when he said that is, "I don't care."
I know. That wasn't what I wasn't going to that part. My part was going to that was he could have went on the street. It's not like in Princeton, West Virginia, that's the only four-wheeler in the neighborhood. Because if you listen to what she said they be riding their four-wheelers. They meaning more than one person riding four-wheelers throughout her grass. So technically, he could have not went on her fucking property line and went down the street like he said he did. I don't know. The thing about it is we don't know because we don't see them talking to her at all. So there was no actual other body cam footage that I seen. I'm on the blog site right now, and all I see is a deposition and the actual video we just watched. So until
there's a news station that has other footage, but that's been cut up too.
So yeah,
I just like to see all the body camera because this guy purposely leaves shit out.
Well, obviously the media
and purposely ignores shit too. So,
And we can say that for everyone that's involved in the situation. They all do. Everyone does that. Think about that shit. As long as we've been on this goddamn channel doing these goddamn reports and shit, not one cop has got the police report right. Not one. They leave out shit all the time. Or should I say omit? They omit shit all the time. So do we know if they're giving us the right thing if cops are omitting things? And then, like I showed before, they get on the stand and they lie. But they don't lose their job every time they lie. They lose their job over something else, some other bullshit that didn't happen. Or they get we're gonna give you 48 hours of training or some bullshit, some extra shit. That means nothing. So I mean, I get that that's the cost of policing, but that goes to show that we as United States citizens have given away our rights for security by people who don't look at us as citizens. They the majority of them look at us as criminals off the drip. I can truly say every time I look at them, every time we look at one, they look at the person as a criminal first. You guys can fully request a body cam footage of the cop. I know. But I don't want to pay for that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It also says that the news got it under a Freedom of Information request.
Yeah, they pay for it.
Not from the lawyer.
No, I know that. I know they usually anyone can place a fucking.
Yeah, but this guy specifically said they got it from the lawyer because the cops wouldn't give it to him. So.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who it was. They definitely think that we're subordinate to them. That's a fact. Easy. That's a fact. I mean, we see that from anything. I mean, and I hear the whole officer safety argument. I get it. I understand it. But I can keep my motherfucking hands in my pocket if I want to. All right. Not against the law, keep my hand. I don't give a fuck about your safety just like you don't give a fuck about mine. You the only one that got your open carrying your gun out here. You got tasers, you got pepper spray, you got guns, you got bean bags, you got a whole bunch of shit. I get it. You scared of people. If you scared, just like they told me in the military, you better duck harder. You better duck harder. But hey, it is what it is. Sounds like I am the law. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good situation. I mean, it doesn't feel right that people out here feel that they are subordinate or second-class citizens to the cops. We just watched a fucking politician get off of a DUI just because he was a politician. That's the same thing we were talking about, the two-tier justice system. It's ridiculous. If cops didn't violate people's natural rights every single day in this country, they would have nothing to fear. That's not. I ain't gonna say that's true because everyone has phobias and fears, so it doesn't even matter about that. People gonna be afraid just because they're gonna be afraid. A female can look at a man and be afraid, not just because they're fucking male. I mean, not just because they're big, just because if a woman got violated before, 9 times out of 10 they might look at men as a threat. All men as a threat. Not all cops are bad. Not all cops are bad cops. Just like not all citizens abide by law. That's a fact. I'm not gonna disagree with that. It's a fucked up situation. That's the problem. But the job you swore that you took, you should have known off the top it's a dangerous job. I knew that there was a chance that I was gonna have to go to war and get shot at. I knew that. And it happened. It happened. It fucking happened. So, I didn't cry and complain over the job that I took. I'm serious about the you work for me shit. I'm really not trying to be condescending, but you actually a public servant. That's true. There are no there are no good cops. If there were any good cops, there would be no bad cops. Prove me wrong. I ain't gonna say that. I know there's some good cops out there. I know one that I can say was a decent cop. Listen. I don't know. I wasn't there with him the whole time, so all I can say is from what he, what does he call it, shows to us. He was good. He was a decent cop. So a good cop. But I'm like this.
I disagree with Tom. I know there's good and bad cops.
I don't know.
I can tell you that there is good cops out there. Because nigga, I am a product of the streets, and I didn't met them.
Oh, I agree. I didn't say there wasn't no good cops.
And I know it's bad ones out there because they took drugs from a nigga. What we doing? And I ain't in jail, sir. That nigga was a user. What we doing?
Absolutely.
That's a bad cop.
He said 65% are too aggressive. I don't know where you got your percentages from.
Tonight is the night that Butterfly Jones and LA go at it. So, Butterfly Jones, what the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with you? What are you, stupid? Is that how
I agree with you, Butterfly?
I don't know how to talk to him like that.
I just don't know I don't know how we can qualify that percentage. All I can say is from what I see, majority of them are aggressive. Yes.
Yeah.
Can't say a percentage because that's just saying I got some statistics that I don't have. But I can agree with your assessment. Say if you want to say there's a lot of them that are aggressive, I will agree with that.
What is 65% out of 10?
6.5.
Okay. I agree with Butterfly then. Yes, sir.
I want to see the half a cop. I want to see the half a cop first before I decide.
Well, that'll be I'm gonna consider the halves the
that would be LA, right?
No. LA
I just said the same thing.
No, he a good cop.
Yeah, asshole. LA is an asshole cop.
He an asshole, but he an asshole, but he a good one though. He ain't gonna. LA ain't the type of motherfucker. If you say some shit to him, he gonna talk shit to you. He gonna let you just sit there. You know, he ain't gonna punch you and knee you in your face. You know what I mean?
He's just gonna tell you to kill yourself.
Yeah. He gonna speak words of encouragement to you. We can deal with that. But yeah, he ain't gonna harm you or nothing. That's why I say LA good cop.
Yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't consider him aggressive because I don't think he'll do nothing aggressive, but he will talk shit to you, make you want to cry and fight him.
What he presented to me shows me he's a good cop. Now, if he watches someone do negative shit and don't fucking speak up right then, because I'm like this. There's such thing as an on-spot correction. I'm sorry. You don't have to wait till you get behind closed doors and we can't say that. No, fuck that. If you see something going wrong right then, you fucking adjust it right then. And the only profession I see that people want you to go behind closed doors to fix a problem is policing. Mayo, how many on-spot corrections did you get throughout your military career?
Oh, a bunch.
A bunch. Did you die from any one of them?
No, sir.
Did you flip out and fuck someone up for the shit?
No, sir.
You know what you did? You fucking fixed the problem and you moved the fuck on. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, if you see a cop being too fucking aggressive, you be like, yo, chill out.
Oh yeah, I like that one cop that put his chief on the fucking
on the hood
of the car.
Yeah, that's my problem with policing. There's not a let's say I say it all the time. We can consider them good cops, but all these so-called good cops sit there and watch that bad one do some negative shit and didn't say a motherfucking word. I mean, look at the cop in California and thinks he got a pile drive Hall driver in the training. Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot about that one. Black, blue until they come for you. You know, listen. I don't back anything 100%. You know, I know there's fallacies in all of it. There's fails in all of them. I mean, even the military, them motherfuckers waste more money than any goddamn thing.
Started off with this one.
What makes a good cop?
Yeah, especially when they still enforce unconstitutional laws. Well, check this out. That's a job, bro. I mean, if they tell you, bro, to put the burgers on a flat stove and pull the top down and hit a button, guess what you got to do to make that burger successful in that place? You're gonna have to put the burger on the thing, pull the top down, and hit the button, because this is how it's done.
So, I mean, I hear your argument, right? And I'm gonna ask you this, Anarchy. I want to ask you this. I'm gonna say it again. Most cops don't know what they are actually enforcing. So whether they're unconstitutional or not, but that's still not their area of expertise. They're not legislators, right? So legislators have to fight that battle. As far as them enforcing unconstitutional laws, again, that will go back to them not understanding the laws or knowing the laws that they're supposed to be fucking enforcing or not. Because a lot of them enforce feelings too. Let's get it to you. They enforce feelings, but the unconstitutional shit is that's not their area. That would be the legislators. So I hear what you're saying, but that's why there's a separation of powers. And I get it. Believe me, because that's when they start giving you the whole thing about the whole Nazi shit. Everything's cool until you're fucking, what do they call it? Was it brown coat? Was it brown coats? Yeah, brown coats. I get it. I think if cops walk the beat, they would be less aggressive. Well, they get to know more people in the area. You know what? I can kind of agree with that. That's a more legitimate statement than I heard all day. That's actually I say I agree with that.
LA actually had talked about that one night. Remember? Because he did a lot of walking and all that, and that's where he got to talk to a whole bunch of different people, and they get to know him and all that.
Yeah, well, it's community policing, so that goes more with the community policing when you're walking the beat. You know the people around there. You know, little JJ from the hood, left side or the right side of town. Yeah. I mean,
when you start to get to know people in your neighborhood, you start having different feelings of your job and stuff like that. That's why most of them cops be saying some of the stuff that they say about this certain people that they run into, like the little JJs. They know that nigga ain't shit, but they give him by bypass. As long as he don't do nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we can see you jaywalking. We can see you. I can't have you out here selling drugs, man. Like, I know you. I know what a hand you know what I'm saying, transfer is. Don't do it in front of me. You know what I mean? Have the respect type shit. When I come around, stop that shit. You know, it's certain things that them niggas get when they come around these neighborhoods and they walk and talk with folks. It's a stop of everything, because they don't want to. They give you respect, you give them respect.
Yes, trash media. I seen that shit.
But once they leave, people go back to their regular lives, to their thieving and finessing and everything else. So,
damn, I ain't heard Dare in a long time. Ooh, we didn't need to bring Dare back to school. That was an actual good program. I will say that. Because I was a part of the Dare program, and I was like way up there. I was helping making policies for the school and shit, and talking with the police officers. I was all the resource officers that was there. You know, I was a nerd, dog. Unfortunately, a lot of guys that came out of the military become cops, and they still think they're on the battlefield, and everyone in the general public is the enemy. I didn't think of anyone. See, when I was in the military, I didn't think of civilians as the enemy.
No, dude, and most cops have never dealt with the enemy.
Yeah.
Most soldiers have never dealt with the enemy.
That's true. There's for snitches. Like I said, man, like right now, that's why I've been telling people, like, I don't look at anyone as an enemy. I never really did, right? Because I've always looked at the military as a job. I mean, if you start looking at things as a life, was it a lifestyle while I was doing it? Absolutely. But once that lifestyle was over with, I had to switch back. I had to turn that shit off and be an actual normal citizen again. And I didn't think of anyone as an enemy. If anything, niggas is my worst enemy. Well, nigga mentality, nigga ideology. I just can't do it. If you're there for the destruction of any subgroup in America, as far as racially, I can't fuck with you. I can't do the whole I'm sad and depressed about anything. That shit irritates the shit out of me too. So you know. Hell, I was mad at myself for being goddamn depressed. Yay. That shit takes me for a look. When you mad at yourself for being depressed, that's when you know you done fucked up. So yeah, I don't listen. I think you only get one life to live, and being sad and depressed about it is not the way to be. I'm always trying to be happy. Even if I'm in pain, I'm trying to be happy. So I don't know. Who is more effective?
Life is what you make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Cops are criminals. Ooh, so here's my thing. I'm gonna say criminals because listen, I don't want to be in a world full of criminals. And I understand that cops have a role. Now, when they decide to play their role like they're supposed to, that's the best type of cop we need. And then we won't have as many. If people start having consequences, I guess we won't have as many. But I've seen studies that show, a lot of shit that went down. A lot of murders went, stopped with less cops. I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird. And I looked at it. When you see a 31% drop in murders, you guys like, okay, and they missing 645 cops. You're like, ooh.
Where was this, Tom? Where was this?
This was in Maryland. Well, I was shocked.
In Baltimore?
I didn't say Baltimore. I said Maryland.
Well, where?
They didn't give me. Oh, it was Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah, it was Baltimore. Said 31% drop in murders. I did not say breaking and entering or thefts. I said murder.
You did say criminals, right?
I did say criminals. Yes, I did.
Okay. I just want to make sure we was on the same page.
So who asked that question? Oh yeah. What do you think, Sam? There may be good people, but once they put the badge and uniform on, they're no longer good people because the system that they work for is a criminal organization. Damn. All right, you hate the cops. It's okay.
What year was that drop, Tom?
What's that word? Disdain. He got a disdain for the police.
The year what I was told. Matter of fact, I watched it today. So they said 2021, I think.
No, 2021 was 338.
Okay, so 2023. Okay, well that was it, I guess.
Yeah.
I know it was after COVID, so I know that part.
It's 262 reported homicides in Baltimore.
I just, I'm not saying that we don't need cops.
But Baltimore lost all their cops back in like 2014 after the Freddie Gray thing.
Yeah, that was the first decline in fucking where most of them said, "Oh, we shit. I'd much rather retire than to fucking continue getting my ass beat or fighting with citizens." Shit. I mean, that goes a question right there. Do you think shit can be better with less cops, or do you think it'll get worse?
It'll get worse.
Why do you say that?
Because they already out of control.
And criminals is not smart. I'm just being real with you, bro. I think I didn't have to talk with y'all about this before, bro. These niggas, these new criminals, bro, is not smart. I swear to God,
they're
bro,
not.
these niggas is dumb.
Okay.
Used to have.
I mean, why do you think El Paso is such a safe city, Tom?
That's crazy.
El Paso's a safe city?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Texas, El Paso, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they don't play out there, bro.
Because the cartel keeps it that way.
They don't play out
Because
there,
they
bro.
don't want the fucking attention.
Okay, but that had nothing to do with the police, though. That has everything to do with the criminal organization keeping the crime down.
Yes, and that shows you a smart criminal organization compared to what we have today.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but that will go to say that the criminal. That will go to say that will go to show that the cops are doing their job. If you really want to look at the data, if everything getting better, that means the cops are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Even though you're saying that the criminal element is what's keeping the other criminals in check.
That's a fact.
That's literally how the mob operated for years.
Oh,
you pay the cops. You pay the cops. Mm-hmm. You put them on payroll. They become an employee. Now, when you construct and you do things in a community and they fuck up, yeah, bro, they know what it is. You're gonna set your law in your presence to where they ain't gonna do no shit. So it'd be like El Paso. You know, if you fuck up, you fuck with their business. Draw attention to them, like Mayo said, nigga, your whole line might be gone. Because they don't want to have nothing. They want to keep their money going. They want to make sure they police officers patrolling and making sure they get the other stuff. Yeah, but when this stuff comes through, yeah, make sure it's all good. It's smart, bro.
Easy. I
can agree with that. They fucking smart.
No, I agree with you. Easy. What city you in? Easy. I can't remember. He on the East Coast somewhere. I was pretty much 100% behind them until the riot, seeing them do nothing in the face of destruction or domestic terror. I think most of them are weak pussies with no honor. Ooh, wow. It's real.
So now they should. So then they shouldn't have followed department policy, right?
Young people were not criminalized for defending their lives and the loved ones' lives from bad people with guns. There would be less bad people with guns. Absolutely. I agree with that because we see it play it out in Switzerland, Norway, and all other people that actually tell you to have guns. And it's a crime not to have a gun in some of these countries. And it has to be silenced on top of that. It's not none of this stupid ass shit that we're going to have to tax you to have a quiet weapon. Or quieter weapon. The most apt criminals would find a way to legalize their activities, thus revoking the title of criminality. Ooh, good. Damn. Look at Sam thinking he's smart out here. I'm not for or against the cops. Me either. I'm not for them or against them. I can't say that. Like I said, I've never been in handcuffs, so I'm an upstanding citizen. I try to do my best at all. Leave people alone. Leave me the fuck alone. We good. That's how I live my life. And I think less government is best government. Sorry.
Don't invite the man into your life.
Exactly. So if I don't invite the cops into my house, I don't expect the cops to come here. I get that. I'm with you. Anyone tell me how and why cops were started here in this nation? Some say, what were they, slave catchers or some shit? If you want
our first organized police force was actually in Boston.
I know.
I ain't that old.
They were not slave catchers.
To that question.
Listen, this is why I said some. You didn't let me finish, Mayo. God damn. You know it was your kind that was out there catching them Negras with the A. No, but you.
No, most of my people didn't come over here until after that, sir.
I don't believe it. Criminal is subjective. Years ago, green was illegal in most states.
Marijuana, he's referring.
I know what he's talking about.
Not most of them, but I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. She believe me. You see, we
okay. A good citizen is subjective too. Because we all know, all of us literally break the law every fucking day.
That's a fact.
3 felonies a day, the average person breaks.
That's what they say. I've
Whether
been
they
in
know it or
cops,
not.
but we need cops.
Especially if you driving.
Eric Tubman was the first cop. As you said, listen, that bitch was fake. Policy my balls, Mayo. You should have the honor and courage to do the right thing. He on your head today, Mayo.
What's going on with
Yeah,
you
but
and these?
the thing is, though, he has advocated for both.
As he should.
Following directives and not following directives. So pick a side.
It's subjective.
Stick a dub. That nigga ain't shit.
Yo, I want you to follow the policies that keep me out of jail, and the rest of them, fuck them, lock their ass up.
I wasn't doing nothing. I just stole. That's all it is.
I was just taking bread because I was hungry. Yeah, damn, man, this shit
Don't
crazy.
they look a lot like a TV?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
What happened is I can take that TV and I can get a lot of loaves of bread. Yes, Mama.
Go ahead, Mama.
What are laws for? What are laws written for?
To be broken.
Oh shit. I can't even disagree with
That they don't do anything unless the right people break them.
Yeah, there you go. Because if you
There you
don't
go.
break them, that means that there's no need for the laws.
But what are they ultimately for?
To keep people in check.
Why are they written? They're basically written to protect life, property, and liberty, right?
No.
I would say life and property. I would not say liberty.
Yeah, what about that? I don't know about the liberty part.
It said no, hell to the fuck no. It's my liberty to protect myself, but it's certain, depending on what state it is, I can't. Depending on what city it is, I can't.
If you kidnap somebody and hold them against their will, aren't you taking away their liberty?
Absolutely. Cops do that all the time. So you're advocating for no cops. What do you think they do when they take you from your property into their jail cell? That's kidnapping.
If I broke a law, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
What about a law? What's the infraction?
Detainment is a kidnap.
Absolutely.
That's the first step of kidnapping.
Absolutely.
They gotta detain you first, and once you detain, you're kidnapped. But I mean, that's technically, but it's not. You know.
But if you broke a law, it's a legal detainment.
Well, what? Okay, so that's what. Now there's a such thing as traffic infractions, which is what? Not illegal. But I've seen people go to jail for them.
Well, yes, because there's levels to traffic infractions that cross into the criminal area.
Okay.
Like criminal speeding, sir.
Okay. What criminal speeding is that?
It depends on the state, but it's usually like 30 or more over.
Actually, it's 15.
Not any place I've ever been.
I've gotten criminal speeding in not almost every state, at least 20 states. Yeah, about 20 states I got criminal speeding. So, yeah, it's usually 15 to 20 over. I don't think it's 30. Everywhere I've gone, it's gone from 15 to 20 miles an hour over. I've gone as high as 34. Here in Florida, I went 37 over the speed limit. So legalized kidnapping is still kidnapping, right, Mayo?
No, sir, it's not kidnapping.
Oh my God!
Kidnapping is defined in the statute, sir. You should read it sometime.
No, I don't give a fuck about their statutes because statutes are not laws, right?
Yes, they are, sir.
There are laws?
Yes, sir.
What kind of laws?
Written law, sir.
Oh, okay.
Well, good with your J Faye.
I don't know. Y'all got any more videos?
Nah.
I think you ought to play that one I sent you last week. I sent it to OG too.
Oh well, let me look it up. Let me look it up.
I just got off the road, bro. I ain't even had a chance.
You know
to
what I'm
hop
talking
on the
about.
computer. Oh yeah.
OG.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's good too.
Highland Park officer, sir.
Highland Park officer. Let me see. What day did you send it? You be sending me a lot of shit, nigga.
I'll send it to you again, sir. Hold on.
Is it the police chief resigned after his deputies illegally detained a man for a public building? That one?
Sir. No.
No.
I'll send it to you.
See what I'm saying, Mayo? You send me a lot of bullshit, sir.
This nigga crazy.
No, sir. You just don't like to read, sir.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, actually, they don't come up like you think they come up. They come up with just YouTube. You don't have a picture or anything. It just says YouTube on it.
Oh, really? Because my messenger comes up with the picture.
Sometimes it doesn't. All right, let's see.
This speaks about what you're talking about all the time about cops going to other jurisdictions and getting hired.
Oh.
This goes even further.
One by one, the 7 investigators have revealed how police officers with checkered past have been able to avoid accountability. Being a second or third act in the new departments just down the road. It's not supposed to work that way, but as 7 investigator Ross Jones has been showing us for months now, it is happening far too often. Well, tonight, his latest example, how one police department covered up an officer's misconduct, allowing him to do it again with horrifying consequences.
They say history doesn't repeat itself, but sometimes it rhymes.
The incident was similar. You know, it involved a taser, it involved excessive force.
This is the story of how one police department's decision to keep an officer's misconduct quiet
You gonna hit me with the dog? Are you gonna tag me too?
allowed him to inflict even more pain just down the road.
Open the door, you get tased. Open the door, you get tased.
It cost taxpayers a fortune.
I've never had a single case resolve this quick.
Triggered criminal charges.
For the record, could you state your name? Name your player.
And showed how ignoring police misconduct only makes it worse.
Boss man, you gotta bounce.
On a rainy afternoon in May of 2020, Highland Park Public Safety Officer Damian Player is called to the Burger King along Woodward Avenue. He's working a police shift on this day, responding to a call of a man loitering outside the restaurant.
Man, what part of leave do you not understand?
The man, who police would later suspect was homeless, ignored the officer's commands. So, from the front seat of his police car, Officer Player does what department policy says he shouldn't. He pulls out his taser and takes aim.
You wanna tag me?
The taser didn't take effect, so Player gets out of his vehicle and begins following the man, who starts to cross the street while hurling expletives.
You know why I say the police? Because of you. Come on, you. Come over here and do my face. That part.
Before long, Officer Player joins in with name-calling of his own, at one point calling the man a homophobic slur.
Go about your business, sissy. I'll your and your mom. I'll your child, your.
After trading insults, both men appear to walk away. But just as it seems things are coming to an end, Officer Player turns around and follows the man again. He briefly assumes a fighting stance before turning around and walking away. Then watch this. With the man's back facing the officer, Player deploys his taser again, then takes the man to the ground.
Okay, now.
Watch the video again. As Player takes the man down, he strikes his head hard on a concrete building, then lays motionless on the wet pavement.
Taser deployed.
The man appears unconscious, even as Player tries to wake him.
Yo, wake up, man.
What does it say to you that Officer Player tased the man while he had his back to him?
In this case, it wasn't appropriate. The taser should not have been utilized in that instant.
James McMahon was a sergeant with Highland Park PD at the time of the incident.
It's a scary situation. Someone just hit their head. It's not a situation where we should have been involved in that. It's disappointing. I mean, that individual didn't deserve that.
The man would eventually regain consciousness and was taken by ambulance to a hospital. An internal affairs investigation concluded that Officer Player violated the department's code of conduct and taser policy.
Was Officer Player disciplined for this?
Other than removed from police services, no. The legal department just removed him from police services, but allowed him to work fire department.
So the solution to this misconduct was to take a police officer and turn him into a full-time firefighter.
Correct.
McMahon says Player's discipline was handled by then City Attorney Terry Ford, who, he said, pushed to suspend, not terminate Player, and remove him from the police services in Highland Park. And he said Player got one more break, too.
Was this referred to the prosecutor?
It was not.
Should it have been?
It would be today.
Next, police officer Damian Player.
The following year, Officer Player would join the Warren Police Department. And there to pin his new badge to his chest was then Highland Park Police Chief Kevin Coney.
Hopefully I can represent the city well, my family well.
But less than 2 years later,
Open the door, you get paid. Open the door now, you get paid.
Officer Player and his partner would be involved in this traffic stop, pulling this truck driver out of his vehicle.
Wait a minute. This motherfucker said, open the door and get tased. No.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Fuck no. The fuck
hey, he letting you know, Tom, he gonna hit your ass with it no matter what. Just open the door and get tased.
No, sir. Are you stupid? I wouldn't open the motherfucking thing. You crazy? Shit me? What you say?
It gets better, sir.
Get out of here, bro. This
Vehicle. His partner threw him to the ground in the rain as Player tased him repeatedly. Making matters worse, it all happened in Centerline, outside of the officer's jurisdiction. The man was charged with nothing, but the officer's conduct was so egregious that the city of Warren paid out a $400,000 settlement barely a month later. Player and his partner were charged with assault and then fired.
From what I know about Damian Player, he's not a bad police officer.
Kevin Coney told us he didn't remember almost anything about Damian Player's tasing in Highland Park, even though that's Coney responding to the scene that day where Player told him this.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, right? My heart stopped when I took that man.
Coney was fire chief at the time and would be appointed police chief weeks later. This July memo about Player's misconduct said he dangerously escalated the situation, causing injury to the subject of the investigation. These actions could place the city in a position of civil jeopardy and should not be brushed aside lightly, the memo said. It was made out to Kevin Coney.
You were aware of it.
Okay, that's what you say.
Your name's on the memo.
Okay, that don't mean that I knew about it was in his personnel file.
Do you read your memos?
Sometimes I do.
It recommended a 30-day suspension for Player and training in de-escalation techniques, but we couldn't find evidence he received either. The memo was never shared with Warren PD when they came to review Player's personnel file, and according to their background investigation, Chief Coney gave his officer a clean bill of health. He had no issues with Player, an investigator wrote, and there was no discipline in his file. In fact, when Player left Highland Park PD, Chief Coney reported he departed in good standing.
3 years later, he was criminally charged over the very same type of conduct that Highland Park helped to conceal.
Highland Park didn't, don't keep, okay. If that's your word, it just wasn't dealt with.
It was never shared with the department that hired him.
Okay.
Damian Player and his partner are next due in court on July 11th. Player faces 2 felonies and up to 5 years in prison.
If this had been done correctly in Highland Park, does Damian Player get a chance to assault a man with the Warren Police Department?
Not likely.
Well, in a statement, Warren Police told me they would have never hired Damian Player had they known what we...
I think that's bullshit. I think they would have hired him anyway.
I'll keep on playing.
Giving him a promotion. Revealed. Kevin Coney left Highland Park in 2021. He insists today that while he was chief, he was really just a figurehead who answered to then City Attorney Terry Ford. Ford did not return our repeated calls, texts, and emails seeking comment. James McMahon is now the chief in Highland Park, appointed by new Mayor Glenda McDonald last year. To her credit, Mayor McDonald overruled her own attorney's advice and released the body cam video we just showed you. Both Mayor McDonald and Chief McMahon say that the video is ugly, but that citizens deserved to see it. And I think that's a very important step here. They say they're a much more transparent department. They're holding officers accountable. This is a good demonstration that that's the case. But obviously, this was an ugly scene that was kept hidden from his next department.
And so the next step you just mentioned for Player?
He's facing a number of felonies, as is his partner. They're going to be back in court in July, and we'll see what happens with that.
We'll see what
But
happens.
this all could have been avoided, Warren says, if we had just known about it. We wouldn't have hired him. He wouldn't have been in that position to do what he's accused of.
Well, the more you bring it to light, hopefully things will change and chiefs will be more transparent and accountable for what their officers do in the public.
I hope so.
Well,
right.
yeah, but
Thank
that
you,
chief
Ross,
was
as
his
always, for
buddy,
your good
dude.
work.
Yeah, but I want to know what did he do wrong?
First of all, the nigga, the black nigga, bro, the news people, they fucking retarded. They don't understand, bro, that the black dude was the motherfucking chief, was over the fire department, and then he became the police chief.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they talking about? He knew the nigga. Like Mayo just said, that was his partner. What the hell?
Yeah. That's why he made sure he had a clean fucking.
Yo,
That's why he had a clean record when he left.
I don't see what he did wrong. I mean, like the first dude, I think he was trying to make him rich. And then the other one, he was resisting arrest. His partner put him on the ground. He still got up, and then he tased him. So
But he
then
wasn't resisting arrest in a jurisdiction that he had control over.
Oh, wait a minute. It gets even worse, Mayo. What's your name? What okay, so what I'm gonna ask you, sir, I want you to tell me what he was charged with.
Hold on, Mayor. You said he was arrested in a different location.
Wait. No. Answer the
This is
question.
Say it again.
What was he charged with?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. It went too fast.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, he said he got like 2 felony charges.
No, they got charged with it. The person that got the 400,000 was not charged with anything.
No, I said the cop.
I'm talking about the person that you said that he was
I'm
resisting.
talking about the
One
cop.
that
He
you
didn't.
said he was resisting arrest.
And I'm saying he didn't do it. I'm saying the cop didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, yes, he did.
What did he do wrong?
First off, he's policing in someone else's jurisdiction. That's one thing wrong.
Was he chasing that person? Was he first in his jurisdiction? He chased him out of his boundaries.
I don't know. He got $400,000. So that
Right,
tells you
so-
something, right?
Yeah. So I mean,
What does that tell you?
for getting tased, that's why he got the money.
Absolutely.
So why did he get stopped?
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
Oh, so we don't know. He could
He
have been
wasn't charged with nothing.
He wasn't
Could have had
charged
a
with
warrant.
anything. He
So
was
who-
not charged with anything.
Why was he stopped though? They had to have a reason to stop him in the first place.
Yes, tell us what he was stopped for.
So you
Because
think
you're
a cop
not-
is just
obviously
gonna
you're
roll
not-
up on somebody?
Obviously, you're not listening.
You think
because
a cop is just gonna roll up on somebody and just say, "Get out of your car"?
Sir, he was not
I know they
charged.
do that with certain types of people.
Yeah, I think a cop would
Cops
roll
do
up.
that all the
That
time.
same cop rolled up to somebody and pointed a taser at him outside the car.
So this truck driver, who is white, is sitting in his truck, and out of nowhere, a black cop just comes and points a taser at him. He didn't do nothing wrong,
Black and white cop.
right? So he didn't do nothing wrong. Is what you're saying, right? I don't know.
I'm still waiting on you to tell me what he got charged with.
They probably just dropped the charges.
No. He was never charged with anything.
Was he arrested?
Yes.
Okay, he was charged with something.
What?
I'm assuming resisting arrest and whatever charges that they're not gonna disclose it after the
Right?
lawsuit.
I would say that. I would say
You would have to be
absolutely
under
he was
arrest.
charged with- he was
You would have to be
And it would
under
have to be
arrest
a
for a
legal
crime
arrest
to be
anyway.
resisting arrest.
Yeah, and it would have to be a legal arrest outside the cop's jurisdiction or inside the cop's jurisdiction.
No, remember,
And
it did say
he
he sued
tased his
for
own partner. He tased his own partner, bro. He had the prongs in the dude back. He already was tasing the dude on wet ground, and the dude was wet from the rain. His partner grabbed him and showed it right there on the video. The nigga double tapped the motherfucker, bro. He shot the dude in his partner. His partner had to let him go, bro, because he felt the damn voltage too. Like, bro, he fucked up a lot, bro. You should have.
Yo, I'm pretty sure they can tase in the rain.
Hey, who's tap dancing right now, sir?
Not that, bro. I'm talking about if you didn't already tase somebody and you see your partner has a hand on them and you both of them are wet, you don't continue to hit the taser gun, sir.
No, he got up and then he hit him again.
Sir, he tased. It shows on the video that the cop released him because he felt the tase. Have you ever got tased, sir? Have you ever had to link up with somebody and get tased?
Play that video. Play that part again. Because I know he got up and then he tased him. That's what I saw.
Okay.
The white partner put him on the ground, and then he got back up and he tased.
No, he didn't get back up, sir.
That's what I saw. That
the white cop put him on the ground, and the guy tased him on the ground.
Yes.
He didn't get
okay.
back
So
up.
what's the problem? But he did. I know what I saw, bro.
All right.
If it was a regular cop.
Let me hold on. What do you mean if it was a regular cop? It
A
was a
white
regular cop.
What's a
Not
regular
tap
cop?
dancing cop? If it was a regular cop, he
What's
would
a
have
regular
gotten charged with nothing.
He was a regular cop. So what do you?
This wouldn't even be a news story.
You making no goddamn sense, sir.
No, just think about it. If this was a white cop, like I'll just say regular
White cop
It
too.
was a white cop too,
He's
sir.
charged also with the same things.
Okay, but was he featured in a news story? Was he the main?
Because he didn't go from
investigation?
department to department. Are you not listening? Do you not follow?
No,
Did
he
he get
doesn't
fired?
comprehend, sir. He doesn't.
Did he get fired? He didn't get fired.
Yes. Oh my fucking god.
He didn't say nothing about the white cop getting the white. He didn't say nothing about the white cop getting fired.
Yes, they did. Both of them were
didn't.
fired, sir. Both of them were fired. It said it in the story. You don't fucking listen.
Damian Player and his partner are next due in court on July 11th. Player faces 2 felonies and up to 5 years.
Why isn't his partner shown like his face everywhere? Why
Does
is they
Damian Player
shaming him?
get a chance to assault a man with the Warren Police Department?
Not likely.
Well, in a statement, Warren police told me they would have never hired Damian Player had they known what we just revealed. Kevin Coney left Highland Park in 2021.
Yeah, the other one.
He was
Did
chief.
they mention the
He
other
was
one's
really
name? No.
Coney.
Hopefully, I can represent the city well, my family well.
But less
Where's the
than
white
2
cop
years
at? Where's he
later,
on the
Open the door, you get tased.
He right there.
Open the door now, you get tased.
Officer Player and his partner would be involved in this traffic stop, pulling this truck driver out of his vehicle. His partner threw him to the ground in the rain.
Exactly. Now watch this, King
As
Shinard.
Player tased him repeatedly, making matters
Watch
worse.
what's happening.
It all
Watch
happened
what
in
happened.
center line, outside of the officer's jurisdiction.
Officer just
The
got
man was
tased,
charged
sir.
with nothing, but the officer's
Yeah,
conduct
that
was
was
so
fucked up.
egregious that the city of Warren paid out a $400,000 settlement barely a month later. Player and his partner were charged with assault and then fired.
It was
From what I
literally
know
the
about
day
that-
after they filed suit.
Did you hear what he
Both
said?
of them got fired.
All right, my bad.
I know it's your bad.
$400,000 out of the taxpayers.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
And you know what's fucked up? Is all these things that's going on in Highland, that I guarantee you their bonds that they have right now are skyrocketed. And I guarantee you they probably won't be able to get insurance if shit like that continues to happen. Because there are a couple of cities that can't get insurance and their bonds are literally through the fucking roof because every time something happens, like the dude in New York that's cost the taxpayer, how much money was that? I think it was like $40 million or some shit like that.
It should come out of the cop's pension, not out of the taxpayer.
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
This nigga right here ain't shit. This dude on the screen, he ain't shit.
How do you know? How do you not know that he's a tap dancer just wanting to make another white person rich?
No, he ain't believe me. He was trying to help out one of his friends and didn't know his friend was a dumbass.
Like he probably helped out the. It looked like he helped out the
black
homeless
dude. No,
Yeah.
he helped out the black dude. This dude on the screen right here was the chief of fire. There was a chief of fire department, and then he became the chief of police. And he hired the nigga after he already know what happened to the nigga the first time. That's the problem. That's why they showing him and they showing both of them and not the white dude, sir.
And
Why we want you to
falsified his
listen to the
official
story.
record. And he
You know-
falsified his employment
You
record.
know, the colors black and white don't mean anything. You know, the only colors that mean anything in this nation or in this world anymore is
What's
green
that?
and gold. Green and gold is the only colors that matter in this world. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I got 14 of them in my mouth. I know.
Hey, OG, I got one too. Look,
already, real nigga.
I gotta go back there too.
Yes, sir. Shine.
I forgot I had that motherfucker.
Yo,
I want to pull
honestly,
that out and sell it, Tom.
if a cop causes a lawsuit, I don't really see nothing wrong with that. I mean, unless it's not something.
What do you mean?
Like in situations like this, I think it's like they do this shit on purpose, in a way. Unless they can't.
But what do you mean? You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I mean, if you coming up like that with 400K, you know, and a cop of common sense would think like, hey, if I do this, this person can sue, so I'm not gonna get trapped in that. But
well, that's where qualified immunity needs to be eliminated. That's why.
Do you not know how the system works with how the towns and the cities pay out? Do you not understand how that works?
he made that white boy richer.
No. You didn't answer the question.
As well as that homeless dude. He looked like he's doing the community.
You see how you didn't answer the question? Stop
we know he does not understand systems.
Okay, so it's a dumb.
You taking it way too far.
All right, well,
it just don't look good, bro, and it's not good for the police officers, bro, to have
because of money, bro. Because of money.
No, that's what I'm saying. It just don't look good for them have to fuck up and have to pay out when they should do their job the right way. That's the only thing we say.
You know what?
That's why it don't look good. But you keep on thinking it's making the white dude richer for some reason. I don't want the white dude richer, sir. I just want them to do their job.
I think it should be eye for eye. Motherfucking cop get fuck up. He need to get put down just like the rest of the motherfucker got put down.
Exactly.
Would you be willing to do that there? What's your name, Miss King Shenard? Would that be then we wouldn't cost the taxpayer no money?
You said I don't. Who are you talking to? Who's Miss King Shenard, bro? I don't know who that is.
I said Mr. Shenard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I found out.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, if that's the case, because you're talking about you just making people richer, so take the money out of it. So if it's eye for eye, if you tase me, I get to tase you, right? And you were wrong in the situation, would that be cool? I think that'd be some fun shit.
Shot me for no reason, so I get to shoot you for no reason. Yeah, that'd be nice.
It would deter all the bullshit.
Absolutely. If you take money out of it, but that we all know that system will never be enacted.
Because they know they don't got to pay the money.
What do you mean?
It's not coming out of their bank account.
It's coming out of your bank account. It's coming out of people that live in that community's bank account.
Nationwide, actually.
Yeah, well, I know, but and then when they can't afford these stupid ass bonds, because that's what America's running on is nothing but bonds any goddamn way, and they're gonna cost more. What do you fuck you think is gonna happen? They'll start raising motherfucking prices on taxes on shit. Because it costs more to police. Even though they're going to do that anyway. That's neither here nor there. But, you know, King Shenard, do you have anything else, sir? Do you wanted to call someone else up here that was on them in the goddamn video a tap dancer? Who else was a tap dancer in the video?
The town's lawyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
The police chief. The hiring manager.
Absolutely. Don't forget the fire chief that became police chief.
Yeah.
Some of these tap dancing cops, they think that they can do certain shit like the white counterparts can do. Some of them found out the hard way. It's funny.
It's the blue line, man. It doesn't matter about color on the other way.
Yeah,
it's blue color. It's a blue line color.
That's not true, bro.
That is true.
Those tap dancers.
It's a big gang. It's nothing but a gang.
Those tap dancers dealing with.
Can you define tap dancers, sir?
Yeah, because I really don't understand what you mean by that.
They know that some of them want to try to fit in so hard, but they get known. They get let known that look, you ain't white.
So I have a question. So if they do something that's literally all niggish, right? You wouldn't call them a tap dancer.
What do you mean?
If they did some nigga shit, that wouldn't be them tap dancing.
Like the guys that beat the guy to death in in Memphis.
I don't know what you mean by N-word shit.
Oh, now you playing stupid, huh?
No, I'm not.
No,
You gotta be specific.
Tom, he's not playing. He's not playing, Tom.
I see that. I see where you're going. So what color is the tap dancer, sir?
Tap dancer for the most part of black. But there could be Hispanic tap dancers.
Okay.
It'll probably be like salsa dancers or some shit.
Okay, now let's keep on going. Okay, let's keep on going. What social society is these tap dancers a part of?
I mean, like an actual society, or just like a
what subculture? What are they? What it's
something that is subconscious.
You trying to refrain from the word nigga, and we trying to use it. So I'm trying to find out what black are you talking about? You talking about the uppity black, or you talking about the poor black, middle class black?
There's a difference between black people and ninjas, okay?
Bro, the term tap dancer trend, the term tap dancer transcends all types of black folks. Talking about the left, from left to right.
So it's just black. So okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
there's a difference between black people and ninjas, okay?
You can be a democratic tap dancer. You know, the ones that create those songs that say the N-word and B-word and this and that, or just do stuff that's just self-destructive, right? And then you got the Republican ones that are not really about the ones that are independent, that think independently. They're not swayed by either party.
We're trying to get your logic. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to figure out the tap dancer.
You understand that majority of people in this society are in the middle.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, probably, in theory, but not on paper. When you register to vote, you got to know the majority will pick you to start.
On paper and in theory, sir.
Not on paper. Mm-hmm. If that were true, we wouldn't be a two-party state. If the tap dancers abandoned both parties, we probably have a three-party state.
Sir, literally
get the other minorities to join in.
In some states, independents can't even vote during primary season, right?
I don't know nothing about that.
I bet
I'm saying if
you don't. But see,
all black.
Wait. You talking out the side of your ass about some shit you don't know.
So you said people that are registered as independent, they can't vote. What states?
They can't vote in primaries.
What state?
In some, I know here in Florida you can't vote.
Okay, so that's why they registered as independent.
Did you not understand?
Oh my God.
You don't want to vote.
Yeah, I don't think he
What a fucking idiot.
Dude.
He's not playing stupid. He's not playing stupid.
I'm hoping.
The right wing and the left wing are the wings of the same bird of prey.
Right, they're the same side of the same coin, same shit.
What's that side of the same coin?
Yeah, so like I said, if black folks would have been in both parties, there will be a push to start a third party. And if you can get the other minorities,
in other words, you want everyone to be.
I think black folks would do much better in this country.
Do you want to bring segregation back? Yes or no?
I would say natural segregation.
No. Do you want to bring segregation back? There's no such thing as natural segregation. That's bullshit.
Because I think people are mostly segregated based off of culture. Wait.
No, because there's no such thing as culture. There's a lot of subcultures of one major culture. If you want to say U.S. culture, cool. But you're not even talking about. You're talking about culture. What is that? If everything is a subculture of a main culture.
Culture can be something as simple as
just answer the
playing
question.
a specific card game.
Back, sir? Do you want segregation back? Yes or no? No forced or non-forced. It's either forced.
Yeah.
The way you can go is forced.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me show you what forced segregation gets you. Do you want me to show you what it does? Let me bring up my shit real quick.
No, my bad. I meant forced desegregation. My bad. That's what.
No. You said that shit right. You want
No, I
forced
said it. No, I said it wrong. I meant that. My bad. I meant
you know you're
I
already
want natural
desegregated, right?
segregation and not forced desegregation. I'm thinking in the past.
Oh my
Thinking in the
fucking
past.
God. And it wasn't called desegregation, it was called integration, because that's what happened, sir.
It was the same shit.
No, it's not. It's not the same shit.
Integration. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. All right, so yeah, that's the.
Unfortunately, what I've learned about history is that most people don't know history.
That's a fact.
Right. I'm learning about this history of politics and stuff.
So let me ask you. Tom.
Take one of my quotes, man. Just sit back and listen. Simple. Sit back and listen, sir. Sometimes you might get the answer that might come to your brain.
Let me ask him the same question. Do you want segregation? Or should I say integration?
I never wanted integration. I wasn't born during the time, so I would not say anything. Now, when you want to talk about something that would have been actually naturally given to, naturally actually worked itself out, yes, desegregation would have happened normally on its own because we were already working with each other. We were already, black people owned their own shit, and they were still working as other people involved in other people's shit. But they cried and complained for integration. Well, it was desegregation, but it ended up being integration, which means you lose all power to your own shit once you integrate. But they didn't see it that way until it was too late.
Well, majority left the South just to escape the certain laws down there. But when they came to the North, they formed their own community.
No, that's not true either. There's a lot of free black people that actually fought in the Confederate War.
Absolutely.
Can't be going all the way
Absolutely.
that
Indians too. Don't leave them motherfuckers out. And then if you want to talk about if you want to talk about who held onto their slaves, it was Indians. But no one wants to talk about that. If you want to have a hatred for someone, why don't you have a hatred for someone that knew slavery was over, but said, no, we're not giving up our slaves. Let's talk about that.
That was Yankees. That was the Yankees right there.
That was not just Yankees.
that was Texas.
Indians too. And it wasn't fucking just. It wasn't Texas.
That was the South, really.
Oh my fucking God! No, it was literally Indians, sir. Literally Indians.
Oh, so you think? What'd you say? What'd you saying?
I'm not saying it again.
There was at least 8 Indian tribes here in America that had slaves.
You said who kept the slaves after it was abolished, right?
All the conversation. I'm gonna try to treat you like I treat my kids. I'm not gonna fucking keep repeating myself.
So that was Texas. That's why you have Juneteenth.
No, that's just
Texas. Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
You're absolutely wrong. That wasn't what Juneteenth was for, sir. You might want to look up your stupid shit again.
Man, that nigga say, God damn it. Damn it.
Yo, was Memorial Day started by a black person? I keep seeing that.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You know what Memorial Day is, sir?
Yeah, but why they keep saying it?
I'm just asking, do you know what is it? Can you tell us what it is, sir?
Yeah, it's Tom's Day, for service members.
How that black
Mom, when did you die?
Sir, I died the day I came out of my mom's womb, sir.
Okay, I was just wondering.
According to the government, you did.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I don't know how you're going to say black person started Memorial Day when it's not even nothing that it don't succeed.
No, that's what I'm saying. The easy.
Oh Lord Jesus!
What you're saying is you're mixing the days up, sir.
Yeah.
What days do you think you're mixing up, sir?
Oh, Veterans Day. What's another one? Hold on, it's another one.
This nigga said Veterans Day. It can't be real. That had to be a joke that didn't land.
Unfortunately, that's one of the biggest problems in this country is lack of knowledge.
Oh, that's crazy. Was
I
you trying to
honestly
be funny?
think he
Was you
gave
trying to be funny,
everybody.
Shanora, when you say Veterans Day, bro? Was you serious?
Yo, no, I said Memorial Day is a day for remembrance of Tom's people, those service members that. So yeah,
No, I'm talking about what was just asked to you, sir, and you said
the
Veterans
ones
Day.
that served and passed. That's what I meant.
Do you go around a lot? Yeah.
Do you smoke weed, sir?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Shanora.
Oh shit! I know I need to smoke some. God damn it!
I used to smoke this shit.
Blow some smoke this way. I need a contact buzz.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you need something, bro. That nigga need. I don't know, you need some weed, dog.
3 more motherfucking years, dog.
Yeah, dog. You really need. You need to go back to smoking, Shanora. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I can tell you.
No, I ain't fine. I just smoked the split. I ain't lying.
A split. Oh, Lord,
it's rare that I took it.
Hey, which one are you talking about? Where you from?
Well, Boston.
And a spliff. Okay, so you. So are you tobaccoing with the weed, sir? Spliff.
Yeah. I'm from Newport.
That's why your brain is like. Yeah, you getting.
Yo, that shit is better than
I want that
smoking
cannon, sir. I want that cannon.
No, sir. I grow a product, sir. You can roll up in any cigar or any paper, and I guarantee you can just out of a pipe. It's way better than spliff, sir. It's way better.
People that roll straight weed, they just wasting that shit. When you roll spliffs,
Jeremy, how you doing, sir?
I don't waste weed.
It prolongs it, bro.
Fantastic, fam. Fantastic.
I don't waste weed, but yeah, I was just making sure because I knew you when you said spliff, something was wrong. You know when you add marijuana to tobacco, you know what type of chemical reaction that has on the brain, right? That's probably the reason why you. No, sir. It's probably the reason you react the way you react and the way that you think the way that you think.
Bro, nicotine has been shown to make is good.
I'm smoking a cigarette now, sir. Listen to what I'm saying. I get weed tested all the time, so I grow it. I know all the chemicals and everything that has to do with weed. Do you understand when you mix those two, weed and tobacco, together, you're not just missing a regular tobacco. You said a spliff.
Right.
Do you know what's inside of cigarettes, and do you know what that does to you when you smoke a cigarette and with weed?
Yeah, but what's also on the weed?
You said it makes you smarter, sir. That was your answer.
Do you spray shit on your weed?
It doesn't make you smarter. No, sir. That's why I was telling you, whatever you smoking, you're not smoking. It's not cured. It's not done right or something because you're not getting the full flavor or getting effects that you want from your cannabinoids. I don't understand what's going on with you. I'm telling you facts.
No,
listen to
you
me.
ever smoked a spliff?
No, sir. I
Okay,
know
so
what it does to you.
Okay, how you gonna if you never smoked it? How you gonna say anything about it?
Because I know what it is, sir.
You haven't tried it, right?
It's a product down here.
Glad you kept it real, but you haven't tried it, so you
Listen
can't
to
say
me,
that.
sir.
You can't say anything.
No, I don't, sir. I haven't tried crack, but I can tell you what it does to you. I ain't tried wet, but I can tell you what it does to you. What we talking about? Have
Okay,
you ever,
do you smoke? Do you roll blunt? Hold on.
No.
I got them right now. I got them right now. I got them right now. I got you,
sir. Don't go past.
No, I got them right now. Do you smoke blunts or papers? Do you smoke blunts or papers?
Smoke pipes, bongs, pipes.
Have you ever smoked? Have you ever smoked a blunt? I'm pretty sure you have.
Yeah, I have.
All right, so so
it's not the same.
It's not the same as a spliff, but you still combining those two, and it's even worse because there's lots of shit on those blunt wraps.
A tobacco leaf, sir.
I
grow for a living. Listen, what I'm telling you.
Goddamn! What do you bust a goddamn? What are you talking about?
He don't know that all tobacco is pre-soaked inside of chemicals.
Yeah,
that's what it's done. Okay, so stop right there. A tobacco leaf is not dipped in chemicals, sir. It's going to give you a different effect than a cigarette. I know this for sure because I buy Fanta leaves and I know how much they is, sir. And I know what
those Fronto wraps.
Backwoods are better.
You're fucking stupid.
Hold on, you said those Fronto wraps?
slow, bro.
In the brown and black package. You know how much shit is on the thing?
Nigga said you slow,
Sir,
bro.
Them things smell like shit.
That's why you wash them, sir.
They smell like shit.
You wash your vegetables before you eat them, don't you, sir? Because they put a wax film on the outside, sir, of them.
So you wash it and dry it, and then you roll up.
Sir, listen to me. Most people don't even know, sir, that they spray most of the stuff that come across seas is sprayed with a wax chemical to make sure it prolongs the motherfucking meat, fruits and vegetables and stuff, bro.
Apples and bananas.
Bro,
and
I know, bro. I sell products at the farmers market, bro. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Your ass is slow.
But I just don't
know
get
you don't know the difference between a natural leaf and a tobacco product.
You
is
said
a
there's
problem, sir.
You said there's a chemical reaction between the cigarette.
Sir, you don't
and
know.
And the weed.
You
right?
don't know.
When you roll it into a split. So I want to know what's that?
Something that's natural and something that is chemically enhanced, which is a cigarette, sir. I don't understand why you don't.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's chemicals in the cigarette. I get it, but I'm saying you're saying that there's a chemical reaction between.
What happens?
You won't let me even ask the question
because you keep on asking the same dumbass.
I'm not asking the same
sir.
question if you can't let me see it. I'm saying you're saying that there's a chemical reaction between the two, right? So what does that cause? What problems does that cause? I want to know.
Hell yeah!
You brought it up in the first place. So what are you trying to prove? You trying to say it's making me stupid? You trying to insult me? Call me dumb? That's what you're really trying to say.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so
he was literally saying it.
I know you.
I told you that, sir. I told you that after I explained it to you, and you couldn't understand what I was saying.
You never tried it,
sir. I don't have to try. Just like trying to tell me I need to go. You trying to tell me I need to go.
You're trying to say I'm the example of why. You're trying to say I'm the example of why you shouldn't try it, right? What are you trying to say?
Absolutely.
Right. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that, bro. You don't gotta waste time going back and forth. Just say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were just playing. I see now, bro.
You know, when you're more intelligent than folks, everybody thinks you're dumb. Like I say a lot of things that go over people's heads.
You know what? You know what?
A lot of people think you're stupid, King Shinar.
Listen, let me hold on, man. Hold on. Listen, what I've learned in these YouTube streets, and as my 40.
Hold on. This kind of said Boston dudes are dumb. Bro, we got MIT, we got Harvard, we got all.
No one cares what you got. You're not attending none of those schools. Hold on one second.
Boston anyway.
Now, when the fact of the matter is, I don't think people think you dumb. I just think they know you dumb because first off, you don't listen, you don't follow, you can't follow a goddamn conversation. And when someone asks you a direct question, you never fucking answer. So that would be something that we would call a dumbass motherfucker. So yes, that's what people call you dumb. Yeah. It's just really just that simple. It has nothing else to do with anything else. Is, you know, if you're having a conversation with someone, they want you to hold a conversation, which is a back and forth thing, but you ask the same question the same way in the same tone 20 times. It means absolutely nothing because you already got your answer if you just listen. But I'll let you back up. Go ahead.
Yeah, these clowns are saying I'm not from Boston. We already proved that. Kai knows I'm from
Boston. No one cares. No one. I don't think anyone cares.
All these new clowns are saying you ain't from.
But I don't think anyone cares though.
I hate when people try to say.
Listen, you should care about. You should care about people saying that Boston dudes are dumb just as much as people say motherfuckers, black people don't live in Oklahoma.
You know, you have haters and you never even like seen them. Like they just stay in the chat, and then one day they just pop up.
I mean,
just start hating.
You don't even get on cam. Just because you come up here and use your voice don't mean
like
shit.
This locksmith Jeremy clown. Like I never spoke to this dude from the other day, and then getting mad for what? He sounded like he had a lot of hatred in his heart.
Because you be saying dumb shit.
Didn't you come at me first?
You shouldn't get that mad though. You shouldn't get.
You know what? All right, it's already
just like that trash media group, dude.
It's about 11:30, and my patience.
This is Sparta.
Is weighing in. I'm sorry I can't do it. I got
Man,
to go.
fuck. I just got here too.
I'm already smoking, bro. This nigga told me to smoke a Primo to see what it's talking about. Nigga, are you fucking crazy, sir? Just because you put the crack rock in a cigarette, sir, it ain't gonna mean you're gonna get higher, dumbass nigga.
I'm about to sit here and scrape my bowl of that resin just so I can catch up, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
crazy,
get
bro.
high, man. Listen, I've been telling. Listen, so much fucked up. Motherfuckers ask me what's my. Listen, I've been this way since I was a kid. I don't need no only reason why I drink alcohol on Fridays because it became routine. That is it. When I take it out of my routine, I won't do it. It's like I stopped smoking, and I think I stopped smoking in probably 10 days. I don't even think it was that long.
Well, I can't wait till you start back up. I'm telling you.
No, I ain't smoking no weed. I tell you, I can't. I never liked weed, dog. It's weird. I just like being in control of all my faculties for the most part. I may do dumb shit while I'm drinking, like tear my motherfucking hamstring, but at least I had fun while I was doing it, and I made some money. It may not have been a lot, but I made some. God, I just can't do it today. Listen.
Oh,
So anyway,
I'm on
man,
some shit called Sub-Zero.
You had it last time.
I have a question
Say
that's
what?
been tearing at my soul.
Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
go
yes,
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Would someone please give me the definition of a tap dancer?
Bring Shenard back.
I'm not.
No, but we tried that. We couldn't get the whole
He
definition
is
of it.
He is a tap dancer. Absolutely 100%.
Butterfly Jones, if you ever see me high, dog, listen. I got so high one time I was butt naked outside in the snow, and I said I was hot. But I also was. That's when they actually Mickey'd me too. So there was that. Yeah.
That's why I ain't never go when we was at parties down there at OU. I never did no Molly because I didn't want to end up outside in the yard doing snow angels.
Oh, Molly,
no sir.
Hey,
No,
Tom,
I watched
your
all
butt
them. I
didn't
watched
hurt in
all
the
them
morning,
college
did it?
kids do it, but no, I couldn't.
What did you say?
Did your butt hurt in the morning, sir?
Oh, absolutely not. I knew where I was going. It's just that I was just so fucking hot. That was it. There's nothing else. Listen, my high came down so much. It's just I could not break not sweating in the fucking snow. And it don't snow that much in Lawton. It may be cold in the bitch.
But when they do, nigga.
I was sitting outside because I let these females roll my shit. And I was the weed dealer. I should have known. I should know not to let females roll my shit. But know what it is? I had a home girl that was right there. I was like, all right, cool. She ain't gonna let nothing happen. We've been knowing each other since I was like, 10, 11. She ain't gonna let shit happen. Shit, she got me Mickey like a motherfucker. And you know what was playing? WWF, the first on Nintendo 360. Was it 360?
You talking about WrestleMania 2000?
Yes, WrestleMania 2000. There you go.
Still undefeated. Got $150 on whoever got that game want to play me. I guarantee you. Just let me create me a character. $150 to anybody. I guarantee you. I'm whooping your ass.
Dude, I was beating people's ass until that shit kicked in. I was wondering while I was me, my homeboy, and this other dude I don't know. All of us was the only ones sitting there smoking that shit. Nigga. I have low tolerance for a lot of shit, right? I just don't have no tolerance for everything. Alcohol, I can tolerate. Any other like medicines and shit like that, I just don't tolerate well. Most of them, I'm definitely allergic to for some odd fucking reason. My body just don't like them. Yeah, I'm the only one I know that fucking goddamn what you call this shit? Goddamn sinus medicine, like motherfucking
NyQuil?
No, not NyQuil, but the fucking for your sinuses, like if you're fucking sneezing too much and shit like that. What the fuck is it called? Claritin, Singulair, Zyrtec, all those motherfuckers. I'm allergic to. It breaks me out in hives. But I have year-round allergies. So that tells you
So
something.
with Marcus.
My body say fuck you. So it's weird. But I don't have a tolerance for weed like that. Now, like I said, OG, I would do some gummies because it's candy version, and I don't have to have that back taste of shit.
Yeah, see, that's where you messing up at, bro. See, gummies, you don't, man, them things have you fucked up, dog. I don't fuck with gummies. I'm scared of gummies. Cause I didn't try too many of them. Oh yeah, you damn right, nigga. Bro, I can smoke as much weed. I can smoke as much weed as I want to, but nigga, when I can't move my arms, bitch, it's a problem. I got things I gotta do, nigga. You sitting, bro. Have you ever opened up a door, nigga, and stood in front of the door and thought, nigga, why you ain't went out the door, nigga, for 20 minutes? Nigga, try you some gummies. You think it's a game, nigga?
Hey, 3 years, dog, when I ain't gotta worry about this goddamn job no more.
Hell no.
Me and the wife gonna get on gummies. Listen.
That nigga gonna get in the truck and sit in the garage. Nigga think he didn't went to the stove, and then he gonna get out the motherfucking truck after about 20-30 minutes, go back in the house, sit down, and be like, damn, nigga, why I forgot everything at the stove? Didn't even go to the stove. That's what them gummies do to you, boy. You leave them hoes alone. Gummies be strong. They hit you strong. Look, say on Joe Rogan, that dude that was on there, he got this one called the Star Dance, or some shit. Bro, that motherfucker's so strong. Yeah, bro, don't fuck with that shit.
Joey did.
Don't fuck with that shit, bro. That shit is the devil. Nigga, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I heard stories, and then when I heard his shit, I say, no wonder that shit is like that. Nigga, that motherfucker shit down there 2,000 something milligrams. Nigga, do you know what type of street pill that'll be, nigga?
No, because I wouldn't probably take it. I wouldn't do it.
Nigga, about 4X pills. And you be rolling for real, nigga. You know how niggas be rolling, nigga, off a triple stack. Take 3 of them.
What? Triple stacks are shit, nigga.
Yeah. No, sir. No. Nigga won't just sitting there gigging for no reason. Why does nigga keep on moving?
Yeah.
No.
See, when you have triple stacks, right? You gotta be with the same woman that you've been with forever.
I don't do stuff like that, sir.
What was his name, Tom?
I don't do. I didn't see too many people do shit,
We
bro.
already know that you the one that throw your book in a circle, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't mess with that type of stuff, bro. I didn't
What?
see
You
any
never
people
eat?
sit there. Because people sit in I didn't see 2 people sit in what they call an Indian style and just sit there and rub each other's face, bro, because they on this shit.
Absolutely.
I was like, I walk inside the party. What's going on over here, nigga? What's wrong with them? Oh, nigga, they on the stacks, nigga. What they on a transformer and a what she say? A love bug. I say a love bug, nigga. She showed me one of the motherfuckers. We let them motherfuckers go for $5. I say, oh no, hell no.
Triple stack white clouds. Ooh.
I say I should smoke weed, love. I don't do other drugs. Well, they got all types of stuff. I'm like,
we're talking about drug usage over here, woman.
I don't do other drugs. I just smoke weed. Weed is not a drug.
Because OG wants to tell us about his run-ins with he was running with gummies.
White people in ecstasy, sir.
Yeah, white people in ecstasy and my run-in with gummies.
It wasn't white people. It was just people.
Oh, you know who they were. you know who they were.
I guessed it.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see too many. It was only about 3-4 black people at most of these parties I went to, bro. I mean, you got to think about it, bro. You know where we is, bro. You talking about going to Noble and stuff like that down there in the woods. Oh yeah, nigga. We talking about going to the sandbags and you talking about bonfires, nigga, and what they call beer pong and niggas jumping trucks over sand dunes and shit into the lake, and they pull them out and they start them back up and do it over again. Oh, what kind of people you think I'm hanging with?
The hunk nation.
Okay, there we go. I'm the real niggas. I'm hanging with the real niggas out there. I'm cool with everybody.
That's the funny thing. Like I learned a long time ago. Like I always have my white friends. I have my nigga friends. I had a couple Mexicans. I can take one Indian at a time. That's it. No more, no less. You only give me one Indian, then I can have 2 Mexicans. That makes 3. I can have those 3 together. But I can't have 2 Indians and 1 Mexican. I can't do that. That's too much. You know, you got no percentile, right? I can only deal with 2 blacks, 1 white. No, I can do it. 2 blacks, 1 white, and 1 Indian. And I know ain't no shit gonna go down. But if we go to the club, shit gonna go down. Especially when the Indian gets drunk. Sorry. You know you're gonna come out there fighting. Every time. That's why I don't go to bars. I don't go to bars with Indians. Just can't do it. Mexicans are high up on that level too, who can't handle their liquor. I just can't do it. I pretty much grew up on rest. Man, listen, I don't know how you did it, dog. My niece is Mexican, but not Mexican Indian. I was like, I call her wagon burn, a little wagon burn. She be all right. No, she don't. She I know. That's crazy. She with a white dude, just like Indians. Yeah, that shit crazy. Mama, how many Indians you been with in your lifetime?
Well, I don't know, 50, 60.
Damn.
What
was a good movie, though? One that I sent. None.
Oh yeah, I told him about it. LA was like he didn't want to watch it because it had blood in it. I said, bro, you don't even know that. I ain't even watched the movie. I couldn't even tell you. I looked at the trailer.
What movie you talking about?
He's not wrong. There's blood.
That movie, what's that movie called?
Suspiria.
Suspiria.
Oh, I can't even spell that. Don't even worry about it.
This nigga crazy. I said, it was that night I suggested that damn movie. I was like, we watch the damn Suspiria movie. He was like, I said, got blood in it. And he looked at the trailer. Oh, no, hell no. I was like, okay. Well, fuck it. I have to just watch it on Saturday.
Hey, Mayo, have you ever been with a couple of engines number 9s?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
And if there's alcohol involved in enough time, they will plot your demise.
Hey, but if you got an Indian friend though, take that nigga to drink with you, because nigga he will help you fight, bro. He will get you into fights, but they can fight. Hey, they can take a couple of punches. They some drunk baby. Well, I done seen them take a couple of them, like hold it down, and try to get you.
Listen, I'm with you. The fact of the matter is, once they get drunk, they get this superhuman strength from somewhere that you can hit these niggas over the head with goddamn chairs, and them niggas is still standing upright. I don't get it. I just can't do it. I got bullets for these niggas, man. They get on my nerves. I can only take them so far.
I just know don't ever piss off an Indian chick with a straight razor drunk.
See what I'm saying?
Then you gonna get scalped.
Yeah, you gonna get scalped.
I just had to pop up real fast. It's too much to type. I worked off duty at this bar Saturday night. This little drunk Indian dude was running around, just grabbing on people and shit. I said, hey, man, you can't fucking do that. You need to go somewhere. He said, buddy, I am your friend. I don't want to touch you. I said, I don't want you to fucking touch me. And this is a 2-hour ordeal where he couldn't understand why he was in trouble. And finally, I was like, you know what, guy, you're going to jail. So when I hooked him up, he said, oh, are we these kind of friends? No, nigga, we're not no kind of friends. What kind of weird shit are you doing, bro?
That's crazy.
I don't, J Fade, there's a reason why I have a 1 Indian rule. It is.
And no alcohol. One Indian, no alcohol.
Gee,
no, just drugs, right?
I can do them. I can do them smoking weed. They can smoke weed. They can even do speed. I'm cool with them on speed. I just can't do them on alcohol, bro. It just makes me want to shoot them.
Wait a minute, nigga. Did you say speed, nigga?
I knew I wasn't the only one that caught that.
Yeah, he prefers his Indians messed up. He prefers his Indians messed up, sir.
Clearly.
Oh, Lord Jesus. That time ain't right.
Speed was before that. I can do it.
I know. That nigga showing his age. That nigga said speed.
Listen, motherfuckers.
Sir, could Could you please not say I can do them
Oh my God.
on this and that? Please stop saying that. It's very gay, and I don't like it. And it just makes me think of Daniel, and I can't think of. Ugh.
You know, he used to speed too.
I can't imagine. Ugh.
That's why I said
so dirty and so loud and so
hey, listen.
obnoxious.
You know what his last name was?
Blackout.
Blackout.
Oh God.
It was Black Owl. That was his last name.
So annoying.
He is related to us, and he is
you, not me. That you make that a us. Nope.
he ain't related to me. He related to my brother.
Well, he can be related to her all he want to, but nope. That dude is crazy.
He's not crazy. He just don't be around him when he drink. And know what's funny? His mama's worse, dog.
Shocking.
She cool as a fan. She quiet. Then she get that little beer in her, that motherfucking Keystone Light. Oh,
and a straight razor in her hand. Yep.
Not the Keystone Light. I forgot about that shit.
That shit used to have me, dog. Because that shit was cheap as fuck. You can
Bro,
buy
you get 30 of them for like $6.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. Listen,
drinking that Ripple.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that one Indian at a time. That's it. Niggas, I can do 3. White folks, I can do 4. Mexicans, I can do 2. Indians, 1. That's it.
How many Asians?
About 7.
Boy, that nigga ain't shit.
The reason I say 7 of them because I ain't never had a problem with Asians, except for their females. I don't know what it. Shit, if it was Asian females, probably about 100. I can't stand them. Well, not even that, but I'm lying because I can't stand their voice. So it's been a lot. Let's see. Mandarin or any one of them languages, I just gotta stop it. Unless they're teaching me, gotta stop it. I got my time limit, like 30 minutes. I can do 7 of them for 30 minutes.
About a half hour.
That's it. You got a half hour because they're gonna start talking. I'm like, God, I can't understand nothing you're saying. I hate accents. All right, I really do. I mean foreign accents, not American. I can deal with American accents. I hate New York accents, but it is what it is. I figure they're part of this American culture, so I'll have a. But like foreign accents, nope.
Indians get drunk and fight with anything that's within their arm's reach.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they're either trying to fight or sexually harass people.
Oh man.
Well, alcohol is like a liquid courage, anyway.
Absolutely. That's why
I used to bounce at like 3 different bars down here on the beach, man, and that's exactly. I mean, I don't drink, so I'm the sober one in the whole place. You know what I mean? And it's funny too, man. You see these people. There's different levels of it. There's happy drunks, and then there's violent drunks. But I'm gonna tell you, it's all the same no matter what. Alcohol just ends up being that liquid courage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I know I did a whole lot of shit drunk.
And that's exactly why I stopped drinking.
I wasn't as bad as I thought I was. When I was drinking vodka, I was just God, dog, I do shit. Vodka's a different beast, though. Because you don't even feel like you're drunk. You don't even feel like you're drunk. You be fucked up.
That whiskey.
Yo, were you ever stationed in South Korea?
No.
Bro, that soju, I learned about that in South Korea, bro. I couldn't even taste it. And I stood up and realized I was fucked up. It was a terrible choice.
Oh yeah, soju, man. Oh.
Soju will change your life.
Dangerous. Oh yeah. And you won't even remember it. You'll wake up in a brig. You'll find out about what you did at trial, though.
Let me tell you a true story. I was stationed in Osan, and there was an army officers ball happening. And anyways, I just had to be running around. I was tore up on that soju, bro. And there was this dude. It was an army lieutenant colonel, and he had his dress blues on. He was with his wife or his girlfriend. I know how you Army guys get down. Somebody in lower enlisted, I'm sure. But anyways, I saw him. I said, "Oh shit!" And I puked all over that dude. And I tried to run, but I didn't get real far. And the MPs yoked me up. And to summarize my entire military career, I made E5 3 times and left as an E4.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a
that's not
model.
Not unheard of. What are you talking about? It's almost a natural thing right there, sir.
Thank you. That was my argument, and it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
What was your Army?
Air Force.
Oh, Air Force.
I wish I went to the
I thought
Army.
you said you were in the armed forces.
Huh?
I thought you said you were in the armed forces.
Listen, armed with this Wi-Fi and this AC. Armed with a golf club.
All right, man. It's what is it? 11:48. God damn it, my fucking watch is not pairing with this stupid ass phone. Why did I get a new phone again?
I was gonna come up here earlier when that King Sharon dude was doing his shit, but I was busy with something. Man, y'all's level of patience.
What patience?
I ain't never heard OG snap out on somebody like that. He said, "You stupid motherfucker." He meant every word of it.
You calling me stupid?
I was
No,
with
I'm
that, bro. I
telling
was
you.
with that. I was with that nigga, bro, when he was the spliff and everything, bro. When you got me trying to smoke crack, bro, and other shit, bro, to figure out nigga, how that shit tastes, because I don't want to. Oh, okay, bro. Now you sound stupid. Now we could have had a conversation. Now you got me doing some shit I ain't never did. I ain't trying to do no primo and no wet, nigga. I know what that do to people. That's how niggas end up in jail.
How the hell you know what it make you do if you ain't never did it?
You see what I'm saying? How the drug dealers sell drugs and don't get caught.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. You don't need to sell drugs to be a drug dealer.
That's a fact.
But this nigga he's on a whole nother special. So I just, I'm leaving that alone.
Special ed.
Yo, I ain't never heard none of y'all snap out the way y'all did tonight on that. I thought he was playing though. I thought he was trying to be like LA.
I try to make a nigga live. I try to make him live. Like, dog, come on, man. Have the fucking conversation, bro. And I do it every time. I do it to myself. I don't know why I do it, but
self-destructive.
I'm a giving person. I'm like,
Well, that was what I was saying earlier. It's like, one of the biggest problems is this lack of knowledge. A lot of people don't even bother doing research. They have to go a little further deeper than Google. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people nowadays don't even read. They don't even know what a book is. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big problem. You know what I mean? Because that lack of knowledge. You coming from an ignorant type of a position, you can't really have an argument with that. You know what I mean? You can't even justify your position. Because you know what I'm saying? It's craziness.
Yeah. I think if you were to give everybody an IQ test in the United States, the average would be under 70 today.
100%
Well, I
guaranteed.
blame that on the public school system. They do that on purpose because all they want to do is produce obedient workers. They don't really want to educate you. You know what I'm saying? You have to educate yourself, really. I mean, that's how I learned. Matter of fact, you talk about like the Constitution. When I was going through school, I'm 50 years old. All right. When I was going through school, they taught me that the Constitution existed. That's about as far as they got. They didn't tell me anything else about it. I had to learn all that stuff. I had to read it on my own. You know what I mean? After I got out of school. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
What's crazy is like we used to have when I was coming up, man, we used to have cartoons that used to, tell you what the Constitution is, tell you the meaning.
Talking about like Sesame Street and what was that?
Not Sesame Street.
No, what was that? What was that one with the Constitution? The little bill that was sitting on the steps.
Yes.
Yeah, they go. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And Schoolhouse Rock.
I mean?
That's what it was. Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
We used to teach these things, man, and it's getting sad, and because it's come down to the point where it's like, when's the last time you've heard the national anthem being said, right? you don't really hear these things all the time unless it's a sports event, right?
Well, I mean,
You don't
I
hear
don't
that.
really even agree with the Pledge of Allegiance, but they don't even do that in school anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, whether or not you agree with it or not, that's not the reason why I'm bringing it up. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because it gave some sort of patriotism to the country. It
Oh, I
gave
agree.
people. It
A
gave
common
people.
bond.
I'm sorry.
It gave a common bond.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's my point. We would do these things, we would stand up, we would put our hand over our heart, and we would at least have reverence for people who died so we could have quote unquote freedom, right? In these days, these things aren't being highlighted. And I think that deep down, there are some of us who still remember these values, who are willing to do whatever it takes to
Well,
make
that's
sure
the
that
thing.
these
It's like,
values.
I mean, that's what I think is missing also. It's like, what are you willing to die for? You know what I mean? It's like all this. Okay, you talk about like all those people that died in the past for our so-called quote unquote freedom, which we really don't have. You know what I mean? Because quite honestly, I mean, you talk about like this is why I said in the chat earlier there are no good cops. Because if there were any good cops, there would be no bad cops. All right. There's a lot of oath breakers out there. They take an oath to the Constitution. They have a moral duty to actually refuse to actually enforce an unconstitutional law, statute, code, policy, whatever, and all that stuff. But no, they don't. It was like you were saying also earlier. You see all these, where are the good cops when they just stand there and watch the bad cops do their thing? They're just as bad if they don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same
Hey
thing with the
brother,
military.
hey brother,
Honestly, what is actually protecting our God-given natural rights going over in another country across on the other side of the planet shooting a bunch of brown people? What the fuck? I mean, seriously,
hey
you see
brother,
how?
hey brother.
Excuse me.
I don't
Excuse me.
think. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to agree with you for a second, and I'm not going to take up too much of your time, and you can continue. But I think that we aren't following our Constitution, bro. And I think that that's the real problem, and that's kind of what we need to talk about. But this is not the place we need to talk about it. But yeah, I don't believe that we've been holding up our Constitution at all.
No,
And I think
we
that
haven't.
we need to revolt in a way. But yeah.
Well, okay, where's our enforcement? Where's the people's enforcement to force the government to comply with the supreme law of the land when they violate it day after day, every freaking day? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that goes everything from the top to the bottom. You know, you got everything from the top, the president, all the way down to the cops, the road, and where the rubber meets the road. They violate our natural rights. The Fourth Amendment doesn't even exist in a traffic stop. It's like the traffic code actually supersedes the supreme law of the land, because your Fourth Amendment, and hell, a lot of other things. Their Second Amendment, your Fourth Amendment, a lot of that stuff really doesn't even exist in a dang traffic stop. Did you see that one kid? The cop asked him if he had a license for his weapon, and went to go into his pocket to get his license for his concealed carry, and they shot him in the car.
You're talking about what was his name, Philandro Castile or something along that line?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I wouldn't have handled it like that. If I was him sitting in that car, I wouldn't have did it like that. But again,
I know that
considering
the Supreme Court just came down with a ruling about the civil forfeiture laws.
Civil
That
forfeiture
should actually be eliminated too. Civil forfeiture.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Rick?
They came up. Was it 2 days ago, or it might have been today? Civil forfeiture.
What is that? What does that mean, bro? What does that mean?
It means they can take your shit if they think that if you use it in the commission of a crime, they can take your money, property, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times they do that. I mean, you got these red flag laws. They got these red flag laws where they'll just take your stuff without even charging you with a crime.
Yeah, you don't have to get charged with a crime for them to take your shit.
These are facts. They just have to suspect that it may have been possibly used in the commission of a crime.
Right.
So take your money and your
Money,
wallet,
cars, clothes,
houses,
bank accounts, all that.
A good example of it, bro, is that if they suspect that you're moving drugs out of your house, they can. I mean, depending on how it goes down, they could take your house.
if it's like a situation
That's
like
the thing.
that,
It's like if they
hold
suspect
on,
it, they don't have
hold on.
any articulable facts to go along with that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm talking. Listen. Let me just ask this question. I'm talking like, can you get pulled over on the road and have this type of seizure happen?
Absolutely. It happens every day.
It happens every day with large amounts of cash.
Yep,
yes,
exactly.
it does.
You cannot ride in Texas, nigga, with no more than, I think, the denomination of $5,000 on you in cash, sir. I know.
Yep.
How would they know that unless they?
Nigga, they gonna search you.
They
If they search you and they find the money in your pocket, nigga, you better have less than that.
Why are they searching you though?
There was a department in Oklahoma that was actually checking people's like money cards.
Yep.
Like their green dot cards and shit for large amounts of cash because they heard drug dealers were using those.
I know down here in Florida, if you go to jail and you have cash on you, they'll take it from you. And a lot of times you might get it back at the end, but it's in the form of a cashier's check. It's not your
We do
cash
that in
anymore.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
So I used to work in the jails before I went to the streets, and when people would come in with cash, it didn't matter how much it was. If it was $1 or if it was 100,000, we put it on your books, and then when you get out of jail, we'll give you a check. But don't overlooking the fact you're gonna need that money for a ride, a hotel room, food, gas, whatever the case may be. You're not getting none of that. You can wait 7 to 10 business days, and maybe we'll get your check out to you. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But who's gonna?
You know what, guys? I'm glad that I am not a criminal.
Well, okay, what
You don't have to
classifies
be
a
a
criminal?
That's the problem.
Honestly, man, all laws, statute codes, and policies make criminals. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Okay, the only true crime leaves a victim. All right. And there's so many statutes, codes, policies, rules, regulations, all that stuff that actually classify people as a criminal when there's no victim involved. Like going 2 miles over the speed limit. You didn't damage anybody's property, life, liberty, or any of that. But yet you got pulled over going 3 or 4 miles over the damn speed limit or whatever. You know what I mean? They'll allow you 5. But I mean, if you're going over the speed limit and you didn't damage anybody, you're still considered a criminal because criminal creates money and revenue for the state. That's why they want to classify most things as criminal crimes. It's under a penal code. You know what I mean? It's all a revenue source. They make so much money off of that, especially traffic stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, we have the natural right to travel without a license or insurance or any of that shit.
You're not a criminal unless you can't pay the fine, right?
Yo, that's what laws that are broken that are enforced by a fine essentially says it's legal if you have money. If you're broke, you're fucked.
Yeah,
but
right.
You get hit with a fine.
That's what I'm saying. If you got the money, then you're breaking the law by choice.
Put it this way, I got arrested one time for having a joint on me. All right. They put me on supervised probation, and as long as and I had like restitution and like like a community service. Well, as soon as I paid my restitution fine, they dropped everything. I was off probation, everything. All they wanted was the damn money. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's all it's about, bro. It's just fucking money.
Because honestly, I mean, what's the crime of me having a joint? And what's the crime having a joint in my pocket? What's the crime? Who am I hurting?
If I run a light tomorrow,
who's the victim in that scenario? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was blurting.
No, I want to hear what you said first. So
I was just saying, like, when, for instance, like if me having a joint in my pocket and I get arrested for that, who's the victim in that? I mean, where's the crime of me having a joint in my pocket? You know what I'm saying?
That's not a crime. I've been in a situation like that too one time, and I can talk.
You know what I'm saying? But who's the victim technically? Because honestly, I mean, the definition of a crime means that it leaves a victim. And if there's everything, all these stuff is like a victimless, and it creates money.
then that goes back to the point that I'm trying to make right here. Is basically that the goal is to make money for the city, right?
Yeah.
And in order to make money for the city, you have to find the people who are speeding. You have to find the people who are riding around and not being so vigilant about.
Sir, let me put this out. There was a whole department in a state that took advantage of that traffic crap. They would actually, it's a small town, so they needed money for the state, and they ended up pulling over everybody that had an out-of-state tag. That's how they started generating revenue into that town. All right.
Where are
And
we
they did it just
disagreeing?
because of
Where
that.
are we
They did.
disagreeing, bro? Where are we disagreeing?
Oh, I'm just throwing it out
I'm
there.
just
I'm
trying to
sorry.
figure out why I
Yeah.
can't
No, I'm not
why I
trying to
can't
say
finish
you're
what the
disagreeing
hell
with
I'm
me or
saying
anything like
because
that. I was just throwing that scenario out because that's a
no, it's all
reality.
good. It's
You
all
know,
good.
you
You
know what I'm
finish your
saying?
point, man. Because I don't remember what the hell I was trying to say. But you finish it.
No worries, man. I'm sorry. I get passionate about this stuff. You know what I mean? You know, because I see the injustice that happens to everybody. It doesn't matter what color you are. That's what kind of drove
No,
me nuts about that one dude that was sitting
and
there
it
talking
and
about
it
black and
does.
white. I'm
And it
like, dude, the
does,
only
right?
color that really matters is green and gold. You know what I mean? It ain't this black and white
But
crap.
what I was trying to highlight is that it does happen, right? But there's a lot of nuances that maybe one person from another person can explain from their own personal, you know,
Right.
anecdotal perspective, right? So I was just trying to give that perspective, but it's all good.
No,
I'm
10-4,
not
10-4.
trying to derail the conversation any more than it has. Let's just keep going where.
No, you good, man. In my opinion, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
hold on. We can't. It's 12:04. I gotta get up and go to work.
Nah, yeah.
I'm glad I found you. I'm gonna tell you out there. I found you out there on Rumble. I'm glad I found you on YouTube. I'm all over YouTube, man. So I'll be around when you live. I'll come window shopping. I'll come in and all that stuff and hang out. I appreciate you letting me up, dude. I really do.
Always.
Who's talking right now? Who?
My nickname is Wingnut Radio, but my channel on YouTube is Anarchy Television. All right. So
Anarchy.
yeah,
Hey,
that's Anarchy
nice
Television.
meeting you, brother.
That's my YouTube channel. But yeah.
Nice meeting you, brother.
I mean, I'm all over YouTube. I frequent a lot of different people out here on YouTube when it comes down to doing lives and all that stuff. I'm all over the place. So you might see me around. I really appreciate you letting me up. When you come, old Tom, Uncle Tom, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I appreciate you letting me up, and I'll catch you again later on down the road on the flip side, Roger.
We always have open panel, brother. Well, except for let's see. I think Thursday is the only one that we truly don't have an open panel. Other than that, every other day is an open panel.
Well, like I said, I mean, I found you on Rumble. I found you over there, but I mean, you know, it's really nice to find you on YouTube and stuff now because, like I said, I spend more time here than I do anywhere else.
Yeah. Same here. All right, y'all. Anyone has any final things before we gotta get up out of here? I'm surprised my wife.
Hey, Tom, thanks for letting me come up on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rock with you guys. But yeah, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
We're actually gonna have a conspiracy Wednesday tomorrow. Actual conspiracy.
You know I'll rock with you on that.
Hey, if you got any conspiracies, bring them to the forefront. We'll go over them.
Shit, and I'm off work the next 2 months, baby. So I'm gonna be up here talking all kinds of shit.
I mean, we had this conversation once before. I'm a conspiracy guy, but I got sources. So
hey, we like
it
sources.
depends on what you want to talk about.
Yeah, just bring your receipts, throw them in the back. We'll play them on the screen.
Yeah. That's how we
Oh
do
shit!
it.
I forgot OG was here. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, sir, I've been over here smoking. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Nigga, smoke weed every day.
Roger.
But you finally get some of that wet, huh?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Scared of that thing.
Hey, OG, the funny thing about wet, it ain't wet because you gotta freeze it.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro, you know I'm a real nigga, bro. I know about that amount of high. You know what I'm talking about? That's it's good money.
Yeah. I be like, why y'all got that? You gotta freeze it. It's okay, whatever. Do what you gonna do. It don't make no sense to me, but all right. But
Hey,
I'm not
speaking
I'm not an educated black.
about niggas, before I get out of here, right? Speaking about niggas, right? I hit up a nigga earlier, and one of my homeboys said that he got some 45 caliber bullets he was trying to sell. So, I hit up one of my homeboys. I know they in a group chat. They got 45 caliber 1911s and whatnot.
One of the best pistols.
But they niggas though, and I knew they was niggas before I hit them up. And hold on.
What was there like 15 missing from this box?
Hold on, what's up?
Was there like 15 rounds missing from this box?
Guaranteed.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm saying we got a solid guy over here who's trying to sell some rounds of 45 caliber that he doesn't need, right? And he asked me, hey, do you know anybody that would need him? And I hit up some niggas.
What up, Bob?
And I'm saying that these niggas thought the shit was free.
Oh my god.
I said, bro, do anybody need any 45 caliber bullets? And they like, oh hell yeah. And then they send me pictures of 1911s and nice guns. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Well, my boy is selling them. Oh, they not free? What? The fuck you mean are bullets not free?
And sir, you're about to become an accessory to a crime.
You better wipe the fingerprints off them motherfuckers, right?
Never be the middleman, sir. Just saying.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Them niggas sent me a text and said that them bullets are probably from a crime from white folks. And this wasn't even a white guy who was selling it.
Well,
oh my god.
Oh yeah, just like all the guns that were
you can't
wound up in the hood were dropped off by the CIA.
I couldn't even.
Mayo. I'm still waiting on that truckload of weapons. I've been waiting on them. I guess I don't live in the hood, but I'm waiting on this drop off point where they just drop weapons in these hoods. Because I'm gonna go get me a couple. Shit, I hope I get me one.
Yeah, in the back alley.
Hey, I didn't know they fall off the back of a truck somewhere. Where'd they fall off the back of the truck? Well, I need to know where that is.
I need to know where the fuck it is.
The back alleys where they're dropping all the 9mm and 45s with 100 round drums and switches.
I can't even say y'all niggas said y'all don't know where to get the bullet. Y'all don't know where to get the guns from. And Rosh, let me tell you something, bro. It's the way that you ask them, bro. Do they want bullets, bro? I thought you were saying them hoes was free.
Oh my god!
and see, you a nigga just like them, bro.
Appreciate you, Jay. Faith, I'm cold.
Because listen. Let's be honest about this. When is somebody giving away some fucking free bullets, bro? Like, let's be honest. Who's giving away free bullets? Who's giving away a free iPhone? Like, come on.
My job gave me free bullets and a free phone.
It's costing me a shitload of money.
Sir.
Maybe I'm tripping, but I usually need to buy my own bullets. And if I sell a gun or something and I don't have that caliber anymore or whatever, maybe I'm selling the bullets, bro. And I might sell it to you for a cheaper price, but I'm still selling them to you. I'm not giving them to you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, listen, my son done took bullets out of my safe. I'm about ready to choke that nigga, man. Like, damn.
Bro,
because he knew he was coming for them Robin Hood packets. He had to get strapped up.
Man, listen, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm kicking everyone out the panel. Y'all can stay in the back if y'all want to, but we up out of here. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow, Conspiracy Wednesday. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.